Hey, and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams! Sunday edition. Hopefully you can see the game, hopefully you can hear me, let me know, and let's say hi to some people. And as we're settling in, please click like on the video if you haven't already. There looks to be a whole load of you guys here. So who have we got? We've got like Kieran and Kevin, and Ghost. I hope you enjoy the book Ghost. I'm excited that it's arriving tomorrow. Cool man, yeah! Hello. Jake, hi. And Xander, hi. And Onlera, hi. And oh, Cheese is here and is feeling better. Yay! Well, hi, Cheese. And Remy, hi. Because you said hi earlier. Jaman Red. Hi. You got a shiny Alpha Machoke. Nice. Lara Thierry, hi. And yeah, I think that's everyone, but if I've missed anyone, please let me know. And again, please like the video, because, I don't know, Saturday streams always don't do well, but Sunday ones do! On Lara's up to 1,355 Omnite eggs! A species has been revived, but none are shiny. That sucks. Oh, and Gage is here! Gage, hi! Welcome. So, let's get into the game. I need to clear out the spreadsheet, because it's still full from yesterday. But we will then... but from there, we'll get into some Dynamax Adventures. For those who missed it, recently I have gotten both Curum and the Flaming Moltres! So, we have different tickets now. So, if you're interested in playing... please do pay attention, because we do have different tickets now. Ooh, I know, exciting. So yeah, so let's see how this goes. Hang on, right, that's the spreadsheet cleared. Let me clear this as well. Okay, there we go. Oh, Weiss is here as well. Hi, Weiss! Hello, welcome. Oh, did I actually miss you, Weiss? Oh, there you are. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, I think you were, like, right at the bottom, and that's why I missed you. Hello! Does anyone have a Gumi? It depends on what game. So we now have... well, hang on, I can put it up. Guys, I can type in chat again now. Woo, I figured it out. So, there we go. Because it depends on what game. Gumi's in a lot of different games. Okay, so my current tickets are for Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Those are the tickets. Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't have one, like, on hand, I don't think. Like, in this game. But maybe someone else does in one of their others. Okay. So yeah, so basically we're slowly replacing our fire types. We had Reshiram, Moltres, and Blacephalon, and then now we have Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. So we're slowly replacing our fires with Psychic. Gumi is a Shield exclusive. So, do you know the name of every Pokemon? I do. Some might take me a couple of seconds to remember, or I might kind of forget, but like there could be some times and moments where I forget a Pokemon's name, but I think generally I remember them, or they come back to me after a couple of seconds. Sometimes I might get them like a little bit confused or something like that. Like I'll be like, oh, there's like Jangmo-o, Komo-o, and it's like, oh, Hakamo'o, or something like that. You know, like I'll remember like two of the three, but yeah. Okay. But here we go. Chat, if you have successfully clicked like on the video, are we in a crab cake popsicle situation? I hope we're not. Okay. But if we're not in a crab cake popsicle situation, then here's what we need to do. Please make sure, if you want to play along, please make sure you're watching the video live. Right now it's 12:36 p.m. Pacific time. So if it is not 36 minutes past the hour for you, or 6 minutes past, something is horribly wrong. So make sure you're not behind. So that's thing number one. Please make sure you are watching live. Make sure you have that red circle when you hover on the video. Finally, so I've just put the tickets. I'll put them again. Our tickets are Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Those are the 3 Pokemon we're hunting for. I will need you guys to, when I say ready, set, bow, after I say that, you're going to post in chat, you're going to do a single post, you're going to say strike in big capital letters, strike, and then you're going to say in regular letters, I can do, and you're going to let me know who you can do out of those 3 Pokemon. Is it all 3 of them? Is it 2 of them? Is it 1 of them? Is it none of them? Because I want to try and pair you guys up with Pokemon you haven't already captured or that you don't already have a shiny. And I think with all that said, we're pretty good. You guys know the rules and all that stuff. So, ready, set, bow. Let me know. And here we go. But yeah, I'm so glad I fixed my chat, because that was really annoying me. It was very much annoying me. And I hated it. Okay, oh my gosh, so many people. So many people. Also, I really kind of need to do that, don't I? Hang on, so let's see. Weiss, Remy. Oh, Jermaine Red, you're here and available to play today. Okay, we don't have you on the spreadsheet, do we? No, okay. So hang on. This may take a sec, because I need to put Jermaine Red on the spreadsheet. And the thing is, when I add someone on the spreadsheet now, I have to add them, like, twice, which I know sounds a bit, like, counterintuitive or whatever, but the point is, like, it does ultimately speed things up in the end. Hang on, do we have... Oh, I don't have Jake here, do I? Hang on, so... Right, there's Jake. And then, hang on, so who else? Oh, Coolman, yeah. Coolman, yeah. We can add you. There you go. And then, okay. So, you can do, okay, that's Jermaine Red. Do you have this game and the DLC? I just need to check, because the answer you just wrote sounds like you don't have this game or this DLC or this game mode. So, okay. Right. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, so, Gage can do Mesprit and Blacephalon. Well, hang on, let me add everyone. Gage, Onlara, Weiss. I do need to, like, re-alphabetize this, though, because otherwise it's going to be a bit chaotic. I need to do that, like, the end of this stream. Remy. It's a name you should know. Let's see. I'll add Jermaine Red. And then we should have... Oh, cheese. Cheese. We should have... I saw Jake. Oh, Kevin. It's a name you should know. And then... Oh my gosh, so many people here today. Oh my gosh. And then Coolman, yeah. Yeah, this is very different from Saturdays. Hang on. Coolman, yeah. Kieran. I'd already put on Lara because I hadn't paid attention to the fact that on Lara's post technically wasn't a strike post. And then... Okay. So, right. Sorry, just reading Kevin's thing about cheese. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, sorry, I'm actually not done yet. Gage... Hang on. Let me see. If Gage can do those two, then let me... Right, hang on. So, Gage can do Mesprit. Weiss can do any... okay, Cheese can do those two, so I'm going to put Cheese there. And then Kevin can do the Clown, so I have to put Kevin there. And then any... Kieran can do Lugia and Blacephalon. I'll put Kieran in the Lugia, I think. And then on Lara, I'll put over Vera, because that joke never gets old in my head. And then, we should be good from there. So hopefully, if I have done this right, and the game has gone dark, and then Remy can go there, and then, let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, Jaman Red, you'll have to let me know what you have access to, because you have to let us know that. We can't tell you that. You have to let us know that. Actually, why don't I... Hang on a sec. Okay. Hang on, sorry, I just need to... Sorry, the chat keeps, like, scrolling and stuff, so I just kind of... Oh, and then... Hang on, have I messed up or... Okay, let me know if I've missed anyone, because there's a lot of... Hang on. We've got... Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so in theory, this is what I've got, okay? Team 1, Lugia, Kieran, Onlara, and Coolman Yeah. And then Team 2, Mesprit, Gage, Cheese, and Remy. And then Team 3, Blacephalon, Kevin, Weiss, Jake. And then Team 4, Jaman Red. Because we can't know... we can't know... Until Jaman Red confirms what they can do, we can't put them in a team. So I'm just putting them in the wild card for now. So does that sound good? Does that make sense? Is that in line with what you guys told me? I do apologize that took a while. It was just a lot of people, a lot of specifics. So if I put anyone in a wrong team, or if you're like, oh, I don't know, like if you said you could do anything, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be around for Blacephalon, then, you know, let me know, because that's the thing as well. Like, Team 3 is going to be like 45 minutes from now, so I do apologize for that. But you guys know that by now, so again, apologies to, like, you know, Kevin, Weiss, and Jake, but your turn will come up, but it'll be in 45 minutes. So, quick final rundown. Team 1, Lugia, Kieran, Onlara, Coolman Yeah, please be ready in about 20 seconds. Team 2, Mesprit, Gage, Cheese, and Remy. And then Team 3, Blacephalon Jones, Kevin, Weiss, and Jake. And then, for like a wild card, we'll have Jaman Red, and then hopefully that's good. Okay. If that's all good, then we'll connect to the YCOM. And Team 1, please get ready for a Lugia. And then here we go. And yeah, if you're in Team 3, you absolutely have permission to, like, do your own Dynamax Adventures. In the meantime, Team 2, obviously, please be careful. But Team 3 absolutely can. Okay. You guys are going to put anything goes, but I'm going to put Lugia. And then 40 minutes, but I want it now. Okay. That's funny. The original gag is like 40, I think it's like 40 seconds or 40 something seconds. And anyway, 0126 1246. How about that? 0126 1246. That's the code. Here we go. And then, and yeah, speaking of 0126, on January the 26th, 8 years ago, my book was released. But yeah, for those who've never known about my book, I wrote a book. It released 8 years ago. I'm very proud of it. And if I'm lucky, maybe Nightbot will post about it in a second. There we go. What a coincidence. So yeah, if you've never heard about the book, there you go. But it's my book-versary or book-aversary or whatever. Okay, so that is indeed on Lara Kieran and Coolman Yeah. Excellent. Oh, Kiba, you're just in time to sign up for the wild card. Lovely to see you. Happy Sunday. Oh, Lugia is weak to Ghost, Dark, Electric, Ice, and Rock. You guys know this. Steel is really good defensively. And Abomasnows are a bit iffy against Lugia because, like, the grass weakness, but we don't have a choice. So there we go. Oh, Heatmore's good because of Fire Lash. Fire Lash is a good move if we have physical attackers. But yeah. But happy anniversary to a great book. Well, thank you, Kevin. Oh, Gage, you got a cut on your pinky from opening a can of dog food. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Like it's such a simple little thing, but yeah, those can be really dodgy. Okay. Berserker is a steel with a dark move and an electric move, I believe. So I would go with that. There is a Selgor. A Selgor is pretty nifty as well. And then there is a bronze. Oh, and then there is a Sand Slash. We could go for the Sand Slash. Unfortunately, it is looking like we've got a load of like physical attackers. I'll tell you guys my theory, my game theory. Here's what I'm thinking. Let me know if I'm being an idiot. Let me know if this sounds stupid. I think we should focus on a physical team where we keep Heat more. And if we have Heat more using Fire Lash, Fire Lash is a guaranteed defense drop every single turn, right? So, oh gosh. Ugh, I don't know what to do here. Do I pass on my Dynamax? Maybe? Okay, guys, I'm actually going to pass on my Dynamax here. And the reason why is just I really have nothing good here, and we haven't really figured out our plan yet. And currently our 4th place Dynamaxer is Hawlucha, and, like, maybe it could be replaced by Sand Slash or this, but, like, I'm going to pass on my Dynamax just because even, like, Lickitung using, like, Thunder or setting up the... Like, using Thunder could be better. So, yeah. Okay. Hang on, what did... Oh, Hannah and you have been friends for 15 years? Oh, that's lovely, Cheese. I love that. I love that you know exactly when you became friends as well. Because I don't know that with a lot of my different friends. I only... Like, Ryan I know it with. But at the same time, I do kind of have to, like, look it up, like, the specific day. I know roughly when it is, but, like, I have to look it up. And yes, yeah, no, I was almost going to say you could use a Max Geyser, and I was like, oh, wait, we've got a Heat More on our team. Yeah, don't do that. So, yeah, well done on Lara for, you know, paying attention. And not being a ding-dong who's busy talking to his chat. Yeah. Okay, so there's the Heat More, getting that defense. But see, if we have this defense down strategy for, if we have the defense down strategy for Lugia, I think this actually could be really good. And, like, if I stick with a Bomber Snow, because I'm physical, like, so basically, I think we could switch either Lickitung or Hawlucha. It just depends on who we go for. I tell you what I think we might want to do. We might want to keep Hawlucha, because there's Sand Slash at the end, and Hawlucha is ×4 super effective against Sand Slash. And if we have Heat More and Hawlucha, then Sand Slash will be very, very easy. So maybe we could get rid of Lickitung here, because, like, Lickitung's just not really that great anyway. So does that sound like an idea? I don't know what we had second. There was, like, a Bronzong, but Bronzong's not really that great. But I think, like, Berserker, if we, like, save Lash Out for Lugia, and we do, like, Fire Lash, Lash Out, all the lashes, and then we have, like, the Sand Slash, which is also a lash, technically. Just like a slash. You can't spell slash without lash. Then that could be a thing. I still think we should go for a Selgor just because of how weak and frail it is. Yeah. I mean, that's my theory, my game theory. Because Wigglytuff is kind of bulky. So if we go for a Selgor, also a Selgor's a more difficult shiny Pokemon to get. So it's like win, 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 win all round. Yeah. Satella, hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, if anyone is just joining, please could you click like on the stream? It does help out so much. And I just hugely appreciate it. If you could. Hawlucha does have dark moves. Yes, but they're not stab dark moves, so they're kind of weak. Hang on. I'm gonna do a bit of demonstratory quick maths here. Let's have a quick look. Hawlucha has a 1-4-5 attack. Abomasnow has a 1-4-1 attack. So basically, yeah, and then, so look, all these Pokemon, Hawlucha actually has, like, the weakest attack here, apart from Abomasnow. But basically, because it's not Stab, it's going to be the weakest one. And so, essentially, Hawlucha would be the weakest Pokemon, and Sandslash is stronger because of, say it with me, chat, Stab. So, yeah, if we didn't have anything good to switch for, like keeping Hawlucha and using like Throat Chop or whatever, it would be fine. But like when we have Stab, we generally, like for the most part, we almost always want to be using Stab. There are exceptions. There are certain times where it's like, oh, if we use that move, it'll trigger an ability, or it'll go wrong in some way, or whatever. But just generally, when I talk about strongest moves, I mean, like, if you do the maths, it works out. Not just the one with the highest number, but the one that has the highest number when you do the maths. So, that's kind of what I, you know. Yeah, remember, it never hurts to take a stab at a Pokemon. Exactly. I know I slightly reworded that, Kevin, but yeah, but nevertheless. So, but that's basically why, again, if we didn't have, because basically, you know, when I say at the beginning, oh, we're looking for, like, Ghost and Dark and Ice and Electric and Rock, I do mean, like, we ideally want Pokemon that not just have those moves, but have that type as well. Like, yes, you want Pokemon with those moves, but a Pokemon that has those moves and is that type is pretty much always going to outrank a Pokemon without that type. So, but yeah, we don't want to switch for this. I know we often like a Selgor, but we don't want a Selgor here. Just because, again, we're focusing on a physical team, and I think that's going to be our path to victory here. So, oh, Sky! Hello, welcome, welcome. As a reminder, if you're just joining, click that like button. It really does help. And I wouldn't do any Scientist switches here, because the only one who kind of could be Onlara, but just because Onlara's got the most, like, neutral of the Pokemon. But it's probably not really worth the risk, and so I think basically we should just stick with our plan. We want the heat more, so let's speed this up. So we want the heat more, we want the Hawlucha. If we have heat more and Hawlucha, then this battle is going to go, like, very, very quickly. I do feel sad that a lot of the times we get to do the Scientist, it's when Kieran's playing with us, and Kieran, I want Kieran to be able to do the switches, but just, again, when you have a fire type against an ice and a steel, you don't switch for the Scientist. So yeah. But there we go. Okay. Right, here we go. The Flaming Sandslash is what it will be after Heatmore is done with it. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. This should all be good in the hood. Yeah, just, I'll go the Grassy Glide, why not? Hey, look, it's Sonic, exactly. There you go, that's the spirit. The shiny Sandslash really does look like Sonic, so, anyway, we've got some good avatars here today. Okay, here we go. No, with how bulky Lugia is, you didn't want to risk ending up with something that didn't have super effective move. Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't. I would rather stick with just like the idea of using Lash Out than that's thing. I think like doing like the Lash Out is definitely like a safer strategy than risking it all on something else. And Lugia does have quite a lot of coverage, so, like, you already have something that's, like, defensively good, is the thing. Like, we're not just keeping Berserker because it has a dark move. We're keeping it because it has a dark move, and because, although, I'll tell you the irony here. You know I said earlier, you almost always want to use Stab? Not that we didn't want to use Stab there, but the irony is, for Berserker, Lash Out is actually stronger than Metal Claw, and so ironically, if we had used Lash Out there, we actually may have got the win, but then we would have had less PP for the Lugia, so that's why, you know, it's still good to use Metal Claw. But that's just like a funny thing about, generally, Stab is stronger. Basically, the idea of Stab, if you can't be bothered to do maths, the point of Stab is that if your Pokemon has 2 moves that are of a very equal power level, but one of them is the same type as you, you go for the one that's the same type as you. You only go for other moves if mathematically they do more damage, or if they, like, say, you know, like, or if they have, like, more reliable accuracy, or if they have a really good secondary effect, or something like that. But yeah, so Hawlucha's gonna switch here. So Hawlucha, 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 Hawlucha. Very nice. And then, yeah, we're like set for the Lugia, basically. But yeah, sorry, I didn't say the Hawlucha swap earlier, which is why I started going into my song, because I was like, oh crud, I haven't said that since, like, the first battle. So no, well done, everyone. Very well done indeed. I am gonna go with a Shell Bell. Because we're not going to be setting up the grassy terrain. Now, I can't remember what ability the Sand Slash has, but if it has Sand Cloak, then this will be pretty cool. So, but yeah, Remy, you're back! Wait, doesn't Berserker have an ability that makes it stab even stronger? It does. It does have an ability, like, it has, like, Tough Claws or something, but I don't think in this mode it does. Or something. The Steely, I know the thing you mean. Yeah, it may not be Tough Claws, maybe the Steely Spirit or something. But, actually, let's just check, what ability does Berserker have in this mode? Oh, okay, no, Metal Claw is better then. Yeah, no, ignore me. I didn't think it had that ability in this mode. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, okay. So I am going to use a Max Hailstorm here. In this Pokemon game, do Pokemon have secret abilities? So there are secret abilities in this game, but in this game mode, not every Pokemon has its secret ability. Some Pokemon do just have their, like, regular abilities. I can't think all of them. The legendary Pokemon don't have any secret abilities. The legendary Pokemon all have their base abilities. The regular Pokemon, it kind of depends on the Pokemon. Like Nidoking, for example, does not have its hidden ability. Which sucks, because its hidden ability is awesome. So, yeah. Okay, here we go, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's an ally steal move. Oh, is it? I thought it was, oh, hang on, we're gonna have to look that up now. Right, hang on, so there's the Lash Out, nicely done. And then Avalanche, good. I wish Ice-type moves got a boost in the Hail, but never mind. Okay, so there's some little chip damage there, a little bit of chip damage there, a little bit of chip damage there, but then the rest of us are kind of good. Affects the whole party. Oh, nice! Powers up ally. Wow, okay. Powers up ally Pokemon steel moves. Well, that's cool if it's like Cherrim, but for steel moves. That's something we should keep in mind a bit more. Like if we're going up against like Tapu Bulu or something like that. Oh, well, isn't that nifty? You learn something new you learn something new 6 months into a series. Okay. So yeah, everyone just keep going. We might even be able to KO this turn, just because we're doing so well now. Because like Fire Lash is going to do like even more, right? And then, oh no, no, no! Oh no, 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 no! No, no, you do stat moves at the beginning, not when we're about to clinch the win. Nah. Oh no, you accidentally clicked it. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, this was like our winning moment. This was our winning moment. This was our winning moment. What a time for a misclick. Oh no. Okay, it's getting desperate. Here's the lash out. But look how much that lash out did, even though it's not stab. Right, Aeroblast. Okay, well luckily it used it on Heatmore, who was gonna die anyway, so. Okay. So that's Heatmore down, but 07 Heatmore, you did your duty. No, it's fine. Cool, man, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll do it. It's fine. But yeah. If you'd used Swords Dance on turn 1, that actually would have been an okay idea, and I kind of forgot Sandslash had Swords Dance. But yeah, but unfortunately, yeah, just sort of, once we were on like the turn 2 and we'd had all those fire lashes or whatever, yeah, what a time for a misclick. But it's totally cool, don't worry, we're not mad. So here's the thing, cool man, yeah. Sometimes people like way overthink these battles, and sometimes it really is just as simple as like, just hit them. And sometimes we are kind of used to people being like, I thought I'd do a strategic Swords Dance mid-battle. It's like, no. So honestly, a misclick is like way better than like overthinking it. So don't worry, you're good. Okay, here we go. Kaduj. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we beat a Lugia, more like a Bluegia. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully it will be the Strawberry Nesquik Lugia. So well done, guys. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Excellently played, Team 1. Very nice work. I don't really well, was that like the most optimal team? Like, was that the best team we've ever had for a Lugia? No. Did we make it work really well regardless? I would say we made that work really, really well. So guys, seriously, great job. Get those Stars and Sparkles in, and let's see how this goes. And good luck. Fingers crossed for a Strawberry Nesquik Lugia. Also, I feel like this animation's taking ages today. Okay. Oh, it's really raining here in LA now. It's really dark and like cold today, and it's like raining right now, so. Anyway, Pazaka! I would have loved shiny Pazaka, but it's a no. A Selgor is a no. Sandslash is a no. It's not Sonic the Hedgehog. But will we get, what, 2 days after the Flaming Moltres? Will we get its buddy, the Strawberry Nesquik Lugia? No, it's a Bluegia. Dang. Okay, I'm just gonna check my spreadsheet to see, who is up next, and then, oh, hang on a sec. So I'm just replying to a text. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Okay, so let me check my spreadsheet, Areno, and then we'll see who do I, hang on, so who do I need? Do I need a Pazaka? I don't think I do, right? No, I don't need Pazaka. Do I need an Aselgor? I don't think I need a Selgor. I think I got a Selgor before. Do I need a Sandslash? I don't think... Oh, I do need Sandslash. Yay! Okay. Oh, whoops. I just dropped my phone. Okay. So, Team 2. I will be with you guys in a second. Okay. So, there's Sandslash. Very nice. Okay. So, Team 2. This is going to be Gage, Cheese, and Remy. Are the three of you ready? Please get ready. Sorry for the slightly short notice. But we'll get ready in a sec. Yeah, Gage, Cheese, and Remy. So it's some cheesy gravy. It's poutine, right? It's the poutine team. It's the poo team. Okay. Although poo team sounds bad. No, poo team sounds bad. That makes it sound like Team 2, you're made of poo. Okay, so welcome back. Would you like a record of the Lugia? Yes, I would, Clam Fandango. Are you a Samsung or an iPhone kind of guy? Neither. I have a Google Pixel. And before that, I had a Motorola. Okay. So here we go. So Team 2. Team 2, we're going to make it through. You're not made of poo. Okay. Anything goes. But we're going to do Mesprit. Right? This is the Mesprit team? Yeah. Okay. So Mesprit. Let's do this thing. You have a Galaxy S23 Plus. Very nice. There's Mesprit doing its Snowrunt Puppet Show. And the code is going to be 0126 0107. So that's 0126 0107. And there we go. Oh, of course, with Remy, yeah. I mean, I think it's like a different spelling of Remy. But yeah, it is kind of like the food team. The rat-made poutine. It's the rat-made poutine team. Now let's get ready for Bo to get a shiny Mesprit right in front of Onlera. I mean, in fairness, most of my shiny legendaries have been right in front of Onlera. Onlera has been a very sort of loyal and diligent viewer of this channel. So I don't really know, like, I don't know, loyal sounds weird because it's like, no, you can quit whenever you want, but like, but I appreciate you coming back all the time is essentially the point I'm trying to get to here. Oh, Copperage! We haven't a Copperage in a while. Okay, Steel is good, but like Dark, Ghost, and Bug are good. I actually am going to go for Copperage because of like the defensive qualities here. Whiscash has the best move in the whole mode, and by best, I am sarcastically talking about the worst, Belch. Please do not rely on Whiscash for Belch, unless you're using it for Dynamax purposes. We could have Golduck for Screech, but... Oh, Sharpedo as a Dark type, yay. Golduck with Screech could genuinely be a strategy. I'm just saying. Hey, look, it's the element with the lame G-Max form. That's so lame, they didn't even include it in this mode. Actually, no, but isn't it, like, quite a good... Isn't it, like, Stealth Rock, but with Steel? That's pretty nifty. Anyway, Bark. Okay. Okay, we've got Ghost on the right, so we could do Ghost on the right. And then there is also Bug on the right as well. So we could do Ghost and Bug that are on the right. And then... Oh, there is an Orbeetle at the end, but there is also a Dark type at the end. So yeah, we could go like, we could go to the right. Nah, no. There was a path. There was like Ghost, Bug, and Dark. No. Oh, it is really raining here now. You might even be able to hear that. If I pointed my mic at the window, you guys could probably hear that. That is really loud. Sense Scorch doesn't have a bug move. Doesn't it? Scorching Sands, Flamethrower, I think it has Venoshock. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. But, like, doesn't Drifblim not have a ghost move, though? Like... Oh, Scott, you can hear it. Yeah, it's getting really loud. This is getting really loud. I'm going to use Steel Roller, because I'm never going to be able to use this move. Because doesn't Drifblim have, like, Psychic and something else? We'll have to find out. Maybe it has Ominous Wind. Yeah, in fairness, I did say Ghost. I thought I'd said to the right, but I'd sort of said there was... Actually, maybe I hadn't said... Maybe I just said, like, casually, like, there's Ghost to the right, and I hadn't really said Gourgeist. Like, the grass one on the right. So I should have... Again, I should have said that, but... Yeah, like, I grew up in England. I hate the rain, and I find it so weird when people are like, oh, I love the rain. Like, I hate rain. I find it's so annoying. But, like, I am so glad we have rain right now. With all these fires and with everything else, it's just, this rain is going to be so helpful and so good. That this is, like, the one time in my, like, 6.5 years... Actually, today is like 6 years and 7 months since I've been in LA as well. But yeah, in my 6 years and 7 months that I've been here in LA, this is the one time you're going to hear me say this. I'm really glad we have this rain right now. Psychic, Mystical Fire, Tailwind, Thunderbolt. Yeah, so it doesn't even have a ghost move. Yeah! We sacrificed so much. Okay. Singcho, hello. If you guys haven't clicked like on the video, please click like on the video because it does help out so much. Also, Center Scorch would have been really easy to beat with a Golduck on our side. And an Unpheasant. Whereas now I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll have to refit. Okay, so we definitely want to go for the Orbeetle at the end. Like, that's a given, okay? If we do not go for the Orbeetle, then this is all absolutely pointless. This is just deliberately picking the wrong path at that point. So we have to make sure that we get that Orbeetle at the end. I mean, we might still be able to go for whatever was in the top right-hand corner, but I don't think we even want this. It doesn't have anything that's, like, useful. Like, I would say everything... Like, Golduck can use Screech, and the other stuff is, like, just defensively better or better physically. So, okay. Right, here we go. So let's see what we got here. Oh, there is Lipard. Oh, okay, so okay, this is fine, though, because we can go for Lipard and then the Orbeetle, and then that's okay. So if we go left for Lipard left, and then Orbeetle, then that's good. Because we do like going left here at Bovio Games. Bo, was that a political reference? No, I was just talking about left. I wasn't at all talking about anything political. Not even remotely. Anyway, that's me saying that left policies are better than right ones, like just for poorer people. Okay, I'm gonna go with, what am I gonna go with? That's a good point. I'll go with the Life Orb, why not? Okay. So, so who are we gonna switch? Are we gonna switch Unpheasant and Golduck, or are we gonna get rid of... I think we definitely want to get rid of Unpheasant. It's just whether we get rid of Golduck or Copperaja as the second one. So... yeah, no, I wasn't talking about... No, I will just say... I will just say... I will just say there was a good... I will just say... I'm not going to get too much into politics or whatever on this channel, but, like, I will just say there was a good... There was one time where we were, like, picking paths, and we went to the left instead of to the right, and I think the path... And then someone in chat said, like, why didn't we, like, take the path... Why didn't we, like, go on the path that took us to the far right? And I was like, because we don't like the far right here at Bovio Games. And, like, I was very proud of that joke. And because it's also the genuine point as well, by the way. Just, you know. After this week especially, like, I'm not gonna... Like, again, like, 1930s and 40s Germany stuff can go suck it, okay? It's bad. It's evil. If you... like that or endorse that or believe that or anything, like, no, get out of here. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Like, you know, just just for like, that is not cool. It should never be cool. I think if we can all agree on, like, one thing to do with, like, any of our, like, political stances or social stances or anything, it's that. Yeah. So, okay. But anyway, sorry, that's all I'll say about that. Let's talk about Sharpedo being an insanely fast Pokemon that has speed boost. Also, is Flash Cannon going to be stronger than Body Press? Because Copperaja, like, okay, they gave Copperaja Body Press, but, like, it does not actually have a good defense stat. It's actually got a weirdly, like, it's not like a low defense stat, but it's got a surprisingly middling defense stat. I thought as, like, a Steel type that looks like it's huge and chunky, that it would have a defense stat of, like, 100 or above. Like, at minimum. And I think its defense is only, like, 85 or something. So, I don't know. Like, it just, I will just say that, like, that is, I will just say that's a really weird thing, and and something that, like, I don't know why they did. I don't. Maybe it doesn't get any other, like, fighting type moves or something. But it's like, okay, but then give it a move like Bulldoze or something, like a ground move. I don't know. Maybe Bulldoze would hit your allies, so maybe they can't do that. But, like, I don't know. Couldn't they have just given it something else? Base 69. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. But seriously, is it 69? I thought it was like 80. See, that's what... Okay, no. Screw what I said it wasn't bad, but it was middling. No, that's bad. If its defense is only 69 for a steel type, and like for a more physically oriented steel type, that's terrible. Anyway, we do want this. So I think we want to get rid of Unpheasant. So let's get rid of Unpheasant. Although Unpheasant is good against a bug type, isn't it? Oh, screw. I'm going to take the Lipard. I'm going to throw my hat in for Lipard. If it ends up being Unpheasant, that's fine. But here's the reason why this is fine. Unpheasant is super effective against a bug type, whereas it's like Copperaja is just very middling as far as being a Pokemon goes. So let's just do this, and then, you know, we'll kind of go from there. 69 for special defense too. See, that's nice. Because, like, you know, steel types aren't renowned for their special defense. But wow, that's really weak. Someday they're probably going to give this thing an evolution, aren't they? Because, like, that's pretty pathetic. Okay. Orbeetle. More like a Orbeetle. I don't know. You'd think an elephant could take a few punches. I mean, that's kind of what I mean. I mean, I don't want to start getting into a conversation about the punchability of elephants, but you would think a big metal elephant would kind of like be. It's like slow. You'd think it's like, oh, it must be like bulky, right? It's like apparently not. Okay. Okay, here's my chat. Here is my question for you guys. Do we keep Golduck and use not Dynamax and use Screech, right? Or do we get rid of Golduck so that we have an Orbeetle that can Gigantamax on turn 1? Because I have Screech on my Lipard. So, I mean, not that we really need Screech, but we do have, like, a lot of weaker, like, bug and fighting type moves. So... Oh, Altaria blocks Reshiram's weather boosting a bit. Oh, that's funny. Unpheasant would be dead weight. I mean, because it only has like dual wing beat, right? So that's fair enough. I just wanted to throw that as an option. But because the thing is, it has Tailwind and it's a physical attacker as the thing. So I was kind of thinking, like, basically, if I used a Screech, that would help Unpheasant have dual wing beat be better, or it could use Tailwind, and then basically, I don't know, because basically Golduck is the only thing Golduck can really do is Screech. We don't really want Golduck to Dynamax in a way, because it's just, I don't know, it's not going to be like that great. So I just wanted to throw those options out there. As long as someone gets the Orbeetle, then it's fine. But I was just saying that there could be a benefit to having Golduck switch instead, because all Golduck was going to do was use Screech, and maybe having a Gigantamax bug Pokemon on our side could be a more beneficial thing than Screeching. Because although Unpheasant could be slightly dead weightish, it's also not a hindrance, is the thing to keep in mind. Honestly, Lipard is a bit more of a risk because it is weak to Fairy moves, and Mesprit does, and Sharpedo. They are both weak to Fairy. Whereas Unpheasant is just wildly neutral. So as long as one of you switches for this, I don't mind who. But we could even leave it to fate. But I do think that Golduck and Gigantamaxing Orbeetle is better, because it does only... Remember as well, it only has Struggle Bug. So, by Dynamax it, or by Gigantamaxing it, we would be getting, like, Max Flutterby, and Max Flutterby is a way better version of Struggle Bug, essentially. So, fate has decided we shall Gigantamax. But yeah. So yeah, Unpheasant could either just start attacking right away, or it could use a Tailwind. Because we do have slightly weaker moves in the form of, like, Assurance, I am going to try and use one Screech. I know the irony of me, the guy who misses all the 80 to 90% accurate moves, is going to be using Screech. I am aware of that. I'm kind of hoping that by talking about it very loudly and very obviously, that essentially I am unjinxing myself by saying this. Hannah, hello, welcome, and happy 15 years of friendship with cheese. Lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Oh, and if people haven't clicked like on the video, please click like on the video, because it does just help out so much. Okay. So here we go. So Unpheasant's using Tailwind. There we go. So we're boosting our speed. And then here's the Screech, which hits! Yes! Alright. There we go. Okay, here's the Max Flutterby. Max Flutterby, baby, bye, 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 bye. Okay, well done. So that's going to lower its special attack, and that's really helpful if it does decide to use fairy moves. There's the Assurance. Whoa! 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 That was a crit, and because of Screech. That's why we used Screech, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. There's the Tri-Attack. Barely did anything because of that Max Flutterby. There's the Swift. We're going to shake that off because of the Max Flutterby. And I think Sharpedo's going to almost solo this itself in a way, just sort of... because now it's definitely going to be faster than everything. And it's going to get another Assurance in. Kadoosh. Yeah, there we go. So well done, everyone. Well done. Nice job. Team 2, you were not poo, and we made it through. So no, well done, my poutine pals. That was a Taylor Swift reference. Yeah, I always make that joke. Whenever the opponent uses Swift and it just doesn't really do anything to us, I always say, but we can shake that off, or look, we just shook, you know, we can shake that off, or, but yeah, we're gonna shake that off. And yeah, I do that every time. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. I mean, you already have, but well done, everyone. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Poutine pals. I've never tried poutine. I've never had it. So, right, here we go. Let's have a look. Driftblim, you useless blimp. It's a no. Lipard! Oh, I needed a shiny Lipard. That would have been a fun one. But you know what else I don't have a shiny? A purple Orbeetle! Oh, okay. I would know... Wait, Gage got shiny Orbeetle! Yes! Gage! Gage is our early winner of the day. Gage has taken an early lead. Gage, that's amazing! Congrats, that's brilliant. I love that. Okay, so we don't have a Skybow. We don't have a Skybow. But can I now add to the excitement with the Golden Mesprit? No. Dang. But there we go. Driftblim is a no, Lipard is a no, Orbeetle is a no, and Mesprit is a no. But well done, Gage! That makes me very happy. That was a very well played round, guys. And yeah. So hang on, I'm just gonna check who. I'm just gonna check who do I need. Do I need Driftblim? I feel like I might. I do. Okay, well that's the reason we went for Driftblim anyway. I'll tell you who Driftblim is good for: fighting types, because it's immune to fighting, and it's got Psychic. So that's why Driftblim is useful. Okay, there's the Driftblim. The flaming Driftblim! And then here we go. Sent to the box. And then we will save our progress. Welcome back. Would you like to keep a record of Mesprit? Yes, you would. Team 3, could you get ready? I just need to check my messages, because I do have the reply I did a reply to earlier has replied, so I just need to check it's not important. Team 3, Kevin, Weiss, and Jake. You three are up, okay? So please get ready. I'm just going to check this message for a sec. But yeah, I'm just going to... Hang on, I'm just going to mute for a sec just so I don't accidentally mouth anything. I'll flash up how you can meet me whilst you wait for me to reply to this message. Hang on. Because you can meet me in like 2 weeks if you want. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. But yes, but yeah, for those who don't know, I'm doing my first ever live in-person signing event. So I've done signing events online, like over the internet, but now I'm actually doing a signing appearance live in Pomona, California. So if you're interested in meeting me, if you didn't know about this, it's going to be at the Metro Event Center in Pomona, California, like 2 weeks, in like 2 weekends from now. So not next weekend, but the one after. So the 8th and 9th of February, I should be there both days, Saturday and Sunday. And yeah. So if you do want to meet me, if you do want like to chat with me, like get an autograph or something like that, then I'll be around at that. So yeah. I don't really quite know how big the event is going to be or whatever, like how convention-y or not convention-y it's going to be, but I think there's like half a dozen voice actors who are going to be there that weekend, so lots of other voice actors as well. Check it out if you're interested. Terms and conditions apply. Okay, so let's see how this goes. But Kevin, I don't think that character's going to be in Smash Bros. Like, come on. No, I'm kidding. Right. Anyway, Buck. Oh, that rain. Okay. So, sorry about that. So, anyway, Kevin, Weiss, and Jake, please come on down. Here we go. So, please make sure you're connected to the Wycom. Select anything goes. And then I'm going to select Blacephalon. And then... But that really would be an everyone is here. Okay. Could you imagine, though, if that happened and, like, that was the one character they chose from that franchise? Like, that'd be really weird. Okay. 0126 0129. That's going to be the code. And here we go. So let's do this thing. Okay. Yeah, Bo, I'm listening to music and you almost went perfect to the beat. What? I'm just special that way. Or incredibly lucky. Artemis Jones. Excellent. We are all here. Everyone is here. Okay. So Blacephalon. It's week 2. Ghost, dark, ground, rock, and water. Keep that all in mind. Sorry, my mouth is like really salivary today, and because of the way I sit, it means that it's like harder to talk when your mouth is like that. Okay. Ninjask is an absolute last resort. I will go with... Who do I want to go with? Cophagrigus or Rotom? Cophagrigus or Rotom? Cophagrigus or Rotom? Cophagrigus or Rotom? I'm going to go with Rotom. but both Cofagrigus and Rotom are good choices, basically. And should probably be our first two choices. Slowbro is a liability, unfortunately, because it doesn't have any water moves. Ninjask can use Mud Slap, but Pangoro is better. So, because we have Pangoro now. So, okay. So, Claydol... Okay. I mean, basically, we do have a load of ghost types, which isn't great. Oh, there is Dark... Oh, was that Bishop? Oh, but Bishop's weak to fire. Oh, this is gonna... Okay, this is gonna be tricky, because we've got a load of things which are either weak to ghost or fire. I would say Bishop is better than Palisand, though. Palisand, though. Oh, and then there's a Sneed... Oh, but there is also a Lycanroc. Maybe if we aim for the... So maybe if we go right at the beginning to get Bishop, because it's physical, right? No! Because Bishop is physical, and physical is way better for Blacephalon. Okay, but we're definitely going for the Lycanroc in the top right corner, right? Right? Okay. But we could have gone... But the thing is, like, because we could have gone right and then worked our way up to the left. That was what I was thinking we were gonna do. Bishop is weak to fire, but everything else is weak to ghost. So it's kind of like, well, I would rather have something that is like physical against Blacephalon that's weak to it than something special that's weak to Blacephalon. Does that make sense? Like, if we're gonna have a weakness to Blacephalon, I'd rather we have our attack be physical rather than special. Because Blacephalon just goes down so easily with physical. But fire is the stronger of its two stabs, so I get it, but we'll just have to go for the Lycanroc instead of, well, I don't know. Actually, that is the question. Who do we swap and when do we swap them? Who do we swap? When do we swap? We want to keep Pangoro, and we do want to get rid of Claydol. But it's like, do we want to switch for Palisand? I would say Palisand is probably better than either Cofagrigus or Rotom. I just don't know which. Rotom does only have Hex, which isn't that great, although Cofagrigus now has lower health. Maybe we could switch Cofagrigus. Yeah, maybe we could switch Cofagrigus here. Because the one thing about Claydol is that it does resist Lycanroc quite nicely. So, and then it could switch for Lycanroc. Whereas Cofagrigus has low health right now. Oh, crud, my phone just, like, smashed onto my controller. That's always fun. Okay. Anyway, 669. 600 nices. Okay. No, not quite. 600 plus nice is the better way. Okay. But yeah, so I think Cofagrigus is probably the better switch here. And we'll save Claydol to switch for the Lycanroc. That's my theory, my game theory. Plus, if we have Palisand switch now, it can Dynamax in the next battle. So, okay, so yeah. Cofagrigus. Although, Kevin, you were very quick to select no there, and I would always wait for the... If we ever had, like, if we ever have two options for someone switching, I would always wait for the main person to switch before selecting no, because if Jake had accidentally selected no, then we could have been in trouble. Should we do Charger Bug because it's going to be easy, and then Lycanroc because it's the one we've discussed about? If we do Charger Bug, again, this should just be quite straightforward and easy, basically. Palisand is good for the dog, too. That's what I was thinking. Basically, I was kind of thinking Claydol is going to be better for it than... Like, Claydol is going to be better for... Claydol is going to be better for Lycanroc than Cofagrigus, because Cofagrigus does have the Mummy ability, which maybe might kick in with Accelerock. I don't know quite how that works. But I can't remember if it's like physical contact or not. But like, but the thing is basically just Claydol resists rock moves, and that's like all the Dayform Lycanroc. It has like Howl, Round, Accelerock, and like Stone Edge or something. So it just basically can't really touch Claydol. So I kind of like that idea. It kind of means we're gonna have that like extra survivability. Okay. This is gonna be a do as I say, not as I do. You may be like, Bo, why are you using Nasty Plot instead of attacking? Aren't you Mr. Attack, Attack, Attack? And aren't you Mr. Don't waste your stat turns on, like, Pokemon when you can, you know, when they're quite weak and easy to beat? Here's the thing. I have a Life Orb, and I don't want to, like, do away with my health too much here. So, I'm kind of thinking, if I set up here, then... Oh, okay. Okay, coaching... That's really pointless. I'm sorry to say that, but like coaching, like we don't really need a defense boost here because all Charger Bug has is like Spark. That can't even hit Claydol, and that can't even hit Claydol. So, but I hope that was a Max Phantasm though, right? So at least that will help out. But Pangoro definitely needs to be attacking here because like Pangoro's our main attacker. But anyway, the reason I'm not attacking is I have a Life Orb, and so I'm trying to do less damage to myself here, and I knew we were going to take 2 turns. But yeah, Pangoro, like, coaching really doesn't do anything to help us. Darkest Lariat is, like, definitely, like, the best attack to do here. Okay, so there's the Hex. So yeah, that did way more damage, and I only lose... So I lose that much health, but for, like, the same amount of damage. So there's the Ancient Power... yeah, coaching doesn't affect the user. If you were boosting your own, attack, then that would be cool. But like, you're not. You're boosting the attack of a Palisand, which is a special attacker, a Rotom, which is a special attacker, and a Claydol, which is a special attacker. So the only benefit we're getting is defensive. But like, the Charger Bug, yeah, it has like Spark, Mud Slap. I can't remember if it has like Bug Bite or something. Well, we can check its moves in a sec. Just to find out. But I don't think it... I mean, admittedly, it did use Max Lightning, but it used it on Pangoro. So the one Pokemon who needed a defense boost didn't get it, essentially. No, yeah. Oh, it does have Dig. It did have Dig. I thought it had Mud Slap. I think I'm thinking of Vikavolt. So in fairness, it's not the worst thing, but again, like, Dig, we have 2 Pokemon with Levitate. So, yeah, coaching we should only really use if we're gonna get like that attack and defense benefit on like all the allies, and it's really going to be helpful. Whereas there we really just did need Pangoro to attack, but it's okay because we only lost a little bit of health, and we're going to be getting some... Oh, I might be able to switch for a slightly better item here because I don't really want a Life Orb if I can avoid it. But let's see what we get. Yeah, these aren't really better, are they? I'm going to switch my Life Orb for a Life Orb. There we go. Let's dump this bug like a used battery. Exactly. But yeah. Leftovers for leftovers. Yes! Like, you have to do it. You have to do same item for same item. If you don't have anything better, but you have the same item, still go for it. Okay. So yeah, just attack this with everything you've got. You know, Hammer Arms, Scorching Sands, all that stuff. Again, I know I missed to play aggressively. I am going to try and Will-O-Wisp this, just to see if I can lessen the output. Oh, bow equals stack attacker. I don't think I quite get it. I mean, I get obviously stack attacker, but I don't know. Did I say something about stacking attacks? Did I say about that? But even so. Okay. There's the bullet. Okay, bullet punch. Again, hammer arm would have been better. Oh gosh. Right, there's a Will-O-Wisp. But there we go. Kevin's going to blow this dog's mind. They're destroying everyone here. Okay. That's actually quite good because now it can't use Accelerock, which is quite nifty. So if it does try and do that, it's like not gonna work. You don't trust a 90 accuracy move. You're gonna have to, because we have to beat this thing in 2 turns. We can't turn a 2-turn fight into a 3-turn. Although in fairness, actually, we have done like half the health here. So you could do Bullet Punch again, actually. If you wanted, you could do Bullet Punch again. I just worried that we weren't gonna do like half the health, and that like Pangoro is gonna be. Oh wait, you can't use Bullet Punch anyway. Sorry, I just said you can't use Bullet Punch anyway because of the Max Mindstorm. So you wouldn't be able to use it this turn anyway. Like I said about Accelerock, but I didn't say about Bullet Punch. So yeah, you would have been stuck there anyway. But so well remembered. But yeah. Okay. So well done, everyone. Nice work. So yeah, if we switch, so if we're gonna switch Claydol, aren't we? So yes, we have a Dark type with Pangoro. We have Ghost with Rotom and Palisand, and then we have a Rock type with Lycanroc. Lycanroc is welcome to try Accelerock rather than just go straight in for a Stone Edge if you like, to just get that little bit of damage off and the 90% and da-da-da-da-da. Or, see, if we had a more physical team, Lycanroc could totally use Howl, because that does boost, like, everyone's attack, but I don't think we want to do that. Because it only benefits Pangoro, and you're already, like, Stab super effective. I do think we need to keep Lycanroc and Howl in mind, just as a general strategy, like if it was ever neutral against something. But like, oh, it's neutral, but it's got Howl. Like, that is pretty good, but... oh, hang on, what did Skywatcher... oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so here we go. So I only have 1 attack here, and then I'm going to KO myself. Oh, wait, am I going to... I'm not going to activate Beast Boost, am I? I hope I don't activate Beast Boost. I don't think KOing myself should activate Beast Boost, but if I trigger Beast Boost here, I'm so sorry. Okay. Right, Pangoro is going big, or else we're going home. So here we go. Oh, Mr. Attack. Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Attack. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I see it now. Oh, that's quite good, then. Right, okay. Right, so there's me down. Please don't trigger Beast Boost. Please don't trigger Beast Boost. It didn't trigger Beast Boost! You do need to attack. Excellent. Right, and there we go. So that's how you KO a Blacephalon in... Was that 3 moves? See, we had nothing to worry about. So, well done, Team 3. I'm smiling with glee. No, very nice work, everyone. Very nice work indeed. Indeed. Okay. So, yeah. A year ago, I started the DLC on the game after that. So, yeah. Kind of weird to think that was a year ago, but I guess it was a year ago. But there we go. Righty-ho. Okay, so, good luck everyone, and well done for the stars and sparkles. Palisand is a no. Charjabug is also a no. Lycanroc is not blue. You can't spell Lycanroc without no. But, will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? No. Okay, I'm gonna see who I need, and then we'll figure out a wild card, shall we? Okay. So let's just check. Who do we need? Who do we need? Do I need a Palisand? I do need a Palisand. Well, that was nice and quick and easy. So yeah, but hang on, let's just check the sparkles. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. There is Palisand. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Are you hoping to eventually do another signing event? It really depends how this one goes, essentially. So that's why people need to show up for this one. But yeah, welcome back. So, yes, I'll keep Blacephalon. Oh, crap. I did pick Palisand, right? I'm now worried I didn't pick the Palisand. Okay, I did pick Palisand. Thank goodness. Ooh. Okay. So, but yeah, it depends how this one goes. If a bunch of people show up and if it's successful, then I will need to kind of, you know, look into like more signing events and stuff like that, because basically I got popular during like the pandemic, and so the idea of doing signing events was like a big no-no. And though I am still wary of the pandemic and pandemic-y things, it's generally safer out there now, and I do need to consider these things, and I am on strike, so it's like, you know, I don't have anything else to do, so I do need to like look into events and stuff like that, if they are an avenue for me. If no one cares, and no one shows up, and no one says hi to me, then, you know, I'm not gonna bother. You know, I'm not gonna try and bother, like, oh, hey, like, do you want to, like, get on a load of planes and go through a load of airports to just have no one talk to you or say hi? Obviously, that's a thing I'm not gonna go for. But if this one goes well, then I will have to consider, you know, other and future events and stuff like that. So, Kevin has to go. Bye, Kevin. No, wait, does Kevin have to go? Oh, yeah, Kevin has to go. Okay, bye, Kevin. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so, right. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, I can type in my chat again. So can I check with you guys? Hold on, let's do wildcard and let's do template W. Although I think I just typed that wrong. I did just type that wrong. Hang on. There we go. So there we go. Could you guys please put in chat, strike the number of times you've played, and then let me know how many, like, so let me know how many times you've played, and let me know what your wildcard tickets are. If you don't have any wildcard tickets that I can do, that's fine. Like, let me know anyway. Unless you've, like, played a bajillion times more than everyone else, but I don't think that's happened yet, so... Oh, Thunderous. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I'm tempted to say Thunderous. I'm tempted to say Thunderous. I'm tempted to say Thunderous, but let's see. We've got Thunderous, we got like Pheromosa. Thunderous, Pheromosa, and Uxie are kind of the main ones. Oh, and Sky needs to play. Oh, Sky has Pheromosa. Okay, because Sky hasn't played. Oh, and Wyson. Oh, and Kiba. Okay, Skywatcher and Kiba. Are you two good? Well, Sky is obviously good with this. Kiba, would you be good with doing a Pheromosa? And if you're good with doing a Pheromosa, would you and Sky like to join me for a Sky hosted Pheromosa? And then I keep almost saying Furiosa, who's the Mad Max character. Pheromosa. Then I almost jinxed myself into saying Furiosa. Pheromosa. Okay, so why don't we have? Because if Kiba and Sky are strike zeros, then it's only good and fair and decent to have them. Like, it's only good, fair, and decent to have them join us, and then Kiba, and Sky. I do need to rearrange that list, though. Oh, is Jaman Red still here? I'm thinking the answer's no, but I don't want to write someone off until they're definitely not here. But are there any other strike zeros? If there are any other strike zeros, speak now or forever hold your peace. Otherwise, we will decide on someone who can join in on the Pheromosa with us. Although I might just give it to Onlera, because Onlera was like, ooh, Pheromosa. And then, honestly, that would save me a lot of night botting. But also, if anyone needs to go soon. If any of you need to go, like, really soon, if you're like, well, this was going to be my last Dynamax, then I suppose now is the time to let me know that. But yeah, Jaman Red, are you here? I'm assuming no. Otherwise, we're going to have Onlara or someone who's busy join in the final slot. So, speak now or forever hold your peace. And like the video if you haven't already. Because, yeah. Why did YouTube remove a comment? I think Xander removed one that you did earlier, but I haven't seen a new one. Because, oh, by the way, I can see some moderator stuff now. In my updates to the chat, where I can now type again, I can also see some, like, moderator stuff happen. So I can see if, like, Xander removes a comment or anything like that. I don't know why. I couldn't see the comment, but I could see that one got deleted. Cheese mainly dinner soon. Our poutine team. Okay. Okay, I tell you what I'm gonna do for the sake of simplicity and stuff like that. Let's have Sky host a Pheromosa, and we'll have Kiba and Onlara join. Or Cheese. But Onlara did seem excited about this, so... So I'm gonna start kind of getting things set up, and if Sky could get things set up, and then we'll go like that. Okay. So we'll select anything goes. Okay. And then okay, it's gonna be on Lara. Cheese will be back later. We'll get Cheese in on one later. Maybe even Cheese could, like, host a wild card at the end. Or something. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, so Sky can set up a code. So we're going to let Sky give us a code. Okay, so it's going to be 01260450. So 01260450. That's the code. Here we go. And then we'll take it from there, basically. Okay. And then we just need keep a sure do. So Pheromosa is a bug and fighting type like Heracross, which means, like Heracross, it's super duper mega weak to flying types. Additionally, though, it is also regularly weak to Fire, Fury, and Psychic. And there might be one other thing, but I think that might be it. It's always this and Nihilego where I have to kind of think about it a bunch. But yeah, I think that's it. Fire, Psychic, Fairy, and then Flying is, like, the real, you know, mwah. Like, if we can get Flying, like, oh, it's already over. Oh, and Pheromosa has awful defenses, so we don't really need to worry about, like, stat moves as such. But yeah, I'm going to go with Roselia because it's got a Psychic move. Is Roselia one of our least picked Pokemon? I feel like it is. Maybe it's not, but Shibertooth, hello. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Oh, does Shibertooth know who I got as a shiny the other day? Anyway, okay, there is a Psychic type on the left. So that would be good to get. Because we have two Pokemon who, you know, we need to switch. There is also Jinx, who is a Psychic type who we could get. So that's why I'm picking to the left. Also, I need a shiny Beheeyem. Who would see? That's what I love about this mode. We're genuinely excited about having an Unpheasant. Unpheasant is one of the least liked, like, early bird Pokemon in the series. I like Unpheasant personally, but I know it's, like, kind of unpopular. But I really like it, and in this mode, it gets to be loved. Loved! You saw Kingler. Did you see the one before Kingler? It wasn't a Shinx, thank goodness, or a Luxray or anything like that. Oh, who's Dynamaxing here? It's Comfey, right? Okay. I tell you what, I am just going to go for a Leaf Storm because I'm probably going to be switching for this. Because what did we... Oh, there was Jinx. Yeah, no, I would want to switch before Jinx, wouldn't I? So, yeah, I'm just going to use Leaf Storm because I'm going to be switching here. Cheese adores Unpheasant. Good, I love Unpheasant. And Kieran likes Unpheasant. Nice. But yeah, Oh, Kieran's battling Pheromosa too. Oh, funny. On Lara, you only have one attacking move, which has 10 PP. I think on Unpheasant is disliked, at least from, like, a battling perspective. And I think Tranquil is, like, very forgettable for a lot of people. I like Tranquil, and in answer to the question, do you know all the Pokemon names and stuff like that, apparently Tranquil is one where people don't remember it, but it's like, that one I know and remember. One I really struggled to get in my head was, like, Delmise. And actually, when it comes to some of the... There might be some of the legendaries, some of the, like, the mythicals and stuff, like, I might not remember the 4, like, Chen Pao, Ting Lu, hang on, there's, like, Chen Pao, Ting Lu, Chen Wo, and then something else. Those I might not be able to remember. Oh, of course, now there's the flippin' Sandstorm is up. I'm gonna go for a Weather Ball, we'll see how this goes. I think the Max Fairy is definitely, like, the better thing to go for, just because it will boost, like, your other fairy moves. I would sort of say. So yeah, Sabertooth. It was basically I got the shiny Flaming Moltres. Oh, Wochen. Oh, Chi-Yu. It's Chi-Yu. Yes, that's it. Yeah, I knew there was like a something Yu, and then yeah. So there's like Chen Pao, Wochen, Chi-Yu, and Ting Lu, and those are the 4. So, but yeah, I just don't always like. Oh, for the love of, when did my name change to Kevin? I think Kevin left and his curse was then passed on to me. But yeah, so, but Sabertooth, if I remember correctly, you were the one who gave me my Moltres ticket, just because you yourself are interested in Moltres. So I am sorry that we'll never be able to do a Moltres together again, but I finally got it. So thank you. So yeah, I got Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon now, and we're currently going for a wild card Pheromosa. Okay, here we go. Baham Jones. It's not a Jones. Oh, okay. We're going for the Feather Dance. Are we gonna even get the KO this turn, though? Like, if we go for a Feather Dance there, are we gonna get the KO? Because, like, I thought we were gonna do a little bit more damage, which is why I went for Leaf Storm right away. Like, I thought we were probably going to be able to, like, 2-turn this, and we're, like, struggling to 3-turn it. Oh, yeah. Well, of course I can't KO it, because I'm dead. Okay, so our Dynamax... Okay, so we're going to have to pay attention to our Dynamaxing now. Oh, hey, my Weather Ball will be good at least, or I can just use another Leaf Storm, I guess. You're down to 9 PP. But, I mean, you only need, like, 1 for the Pheromosa, though. And it doesn't have pressure or anything either. And I don't think... What else are we fighting? Are we really going to need it for, like, everything else we're fighting? Because that's still 2 or 3 PP per fight. And you probably do only need, like, literally 1 for Pheromosa. So basically that's 3 per fight and then 1 for Pheromosa. Use your energy ball. Oh no. Right, there's Leaf Storm. Way overkill. Massive overkill. But there we go. Okay. That's the thing. Pheromosa is made of twigs. Dual Wing Beat will probably kill it in one turn. See, that's what I'm thinking, Abraham Lincoln. So, yeah. Okay. So. Right. Well done, everyone. Well done. Okay. So we do want to switch for this, and I said I was going to switch for it. So I'm going to do just that. Oh, we got Jinx next, don't we? Oh, but Center Scorch is, like, super strong against Jinx, and I'm going to be using Max Rockfall again. Well, actually, no. I'm not going to be using Max Rockfall against it, but still, it's fine. And then we'll... this is Pheromosa, isn't it? We'll just go for whatever's easiest at the end. I don't know what's easiest out of the 2 Pokemon that were there. There's like Palisand and something else. I can't remember. But okay. Anyway, Scientist. Skywatcher, you could do a switch here if you liked. If you felt like being spicy, you could switch here because you are about to switch anyway. So, because the Center Scorch and the Unpheasant are good, but like if we're going to be switching Comfey anyway, okay, Lurantis. It does know X Scissor, so that will be helpful for this fight. But yeah, we do want to switch here still. Jinx. Right, let's do this. So oh, is it? Hang on, is it going to be Center Scorch Dynamaxing or is it going to be Lurantis? I've lost track of the order. Or is it Unpheasant? The point is, okay, I am going to use Dark Pulse rather than a Meteor Beam. But yeah, if Center Scorch uses Flamethrower, that's like effectively ×4 super effective here. So because Jinx is quite frail anyway, but like because of its ability, it's basically ×4 weak to fire. So Center Scorch is really gonna rip through this here, in theory. Okay, going for I was like, come on, was that a crit? That did loads of damage, Okay, right, here's the max airstream. More like a max airstream. Good. That did loads. And then here's the flamethrower. Kadoosh, that's nice. And we get the burn. Nice. Okay, here's a Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse hit. And then X Scissor. There we go. 1 round or 1 turn Jinx. Lovely, you love to see it. But yeah, if we get rid of Lurantis for Jinx, the only thing... I don't think... Jinx doesn't have a Psychic move, does it? It only has, like, Draining Kiss. But even so, that'll still be pretty good for Pheromosa. It is going to be weak to any Bug-type moves, but I think it'll still be fine. If it had like a spread bug type move, I'd be like, but because it has to singularly target the, like one Pokemon, that's why I'm like not worried. So yeah. But I guess that is why you do have to be kind of careful about Psychic, because it's weak to bug as well. I guess if we were ranking this, do we want to go Amoonguss because we've got Psychics and Fly? No, we want to do Amoonguss, don't we? Because there's like Psychics and Flyings and Fire. And Ice. So yeah, no, we're like super duper effective against Amoonguss, aren't we? And there's items that way. So, okay, let's see what we've got. If I have a Citrus Berry, I will take it. Of course, there's not a Citrus Berry. Wunderbar. But I will go for Leftovers, because that'll heal me up at least. Now, if I had a Power Herb, That would have been a good item. Power Herb and Meteor Beam. That would have been great. Oh, you got ground... Well, you didn't get ground down by a Marowak. Nice. Excellent. Right, here's the Amoonguss. So here we go. But I think this... Even though Amoonguss is bulky, I think if we Dynamax and do all of our stuff, this should be quite easy to defeat. So, I'm holding out hope. Right, I'm going to use Expanding Force. More like Expanding Norse. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay. Doo-doot, 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 da-da-da, doo-doot, 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 da-da-da. Okay, there we go. I was just deleting a quick thing. Okay, so here we go. Now, the sunny day we're about to set up here is gonna hurt Jinx, and that does suck. But, you know, it's what we gotta do to get the win. And then we'll see how this goes. Okay, so Ice Beam. More like a nice beam. Okay, that did quite a lot. I thought Amoonguss was bulkier than that. But, we got the freeze! We're about to unfreeze it with a fire move. Right, dual wing beat, Kadoosh, and double Kadoosh. Oh, you got 120 in your Sword Living Dex. But yeah, there are 140. It's quite a lot. Definitely utilize the DLC to fill out your main decks, because there are a bunch of Pokemon that you can find in the DLC that you can't really find in, like, Galar. Oh, so close. Okay, it's using Max Ooze. More like Max Booze. Okay. Hang in there, Unpheasant. Okay, so there's some healing. Jinx is going to lose a little bit of HP here. Oh, so close. Oh, no. Oh! No, it doesn't have the sunny day, does it? It has the Centinferno. I forgot all about that. The Centinferno, which means that we can use Jinx on a sunny day team, because there's no sunny day. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. So here we go. And then Ice Beam. More like a nice beam. And there we go. Okay, nice. So well done. So we want to catch this. And we're in a pretty healthy position. We, like, have loads of PP and health and stuff. I would generally... Well, we don't have loads of health, but hopefully, like, Beast Boost shouldn't be an issue, and we should be able to KO it quite quickly. Like, this isn't going to be a drawn-out battle, okay? This is going to be 1 turn, 2 turn tops. It just depends what happens in the battle that's going to be the thing. But yeah, so we don't want the Amoonguss. We just want to keep what we've got, because we're all very strong here. And then we, like, should be good for the rest of this, essentially. Okay. Okay. Right, we just need Shirado to select Shirano, and then we'll carry on. Okay. So Scientist, I don't think we want the Scientist. I think we're already in a pretty nifty position here, I would say. The only one who's, like, kind of could do this, but I don't think should still, is Jinx. But Jinx does have a super effective move, and just, I think this will be fine. Like, is Jinx weak to Pheromosa? If it has a bug move, yes. But does Jinx have a stab move that's super effective against Pheromosa? No. But it's still going to be able to Dynamax and use Max Starfall. And I think that, because it's, like, about to Dynamax, like, I think that's kind of, like, the important thing here. So, yeah. Kieran, you beat it. I knew you would. It's pretty frail. It's pretty frail. Okay. So here we go. Dynamax if you've got it. Let's do this thing. Let's finish this off. Not worth the risk with Jinx being the Dyna. Exactly. That's saying Jinx is like, it's not the most ideal Dyna, but it is a solid Dyna, and so there's no point in switching a solid Dyna for, you know. It's like doing Hit Me on poker if you had like an 18 or a 19. Is it the best? No, but is it still really good? Yes. Oh no! Oh, dang, we lost our ace. Well, let's see how this goes. Right, Beast Boost. There goes the special attack. Wait, it had a physical move, but it's special attack? Okay, this is even... You jinxed it. Anyway, bark. Okay, so there is the mist. Here's the flamethrower. More like a lamethrower. Please let my attack be strong enough here. I don't think it will be, but please let it be strong enough. Yes! Okay, we didn't even... So yeah, I think if all those attacks did that much damage, like, literally... Dual Wing Beat might have been able to solo it. Like, we literally only needed, like, one Dual Wing Beat there. So, well done, everyone! Well done! Excellent work. Very nice job indeed. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Send everyone good luck. And hopefully, we get a shiny at the end of all this. It would be nice. With lots of rice. Please, please, please. Will I finally get a wild card shiny? That is the question. That is the question. So, Beheeyem is not shiny. Boo, I needed shiny Beheeyem. But you know who else I also need a shiny of? Jinx! No, I didn't get the shiny Jinx. Will we get the purple Master Ball Amoongus, which I already have, but, you know. No. But finally, Finlamore. Will we get the Black Legging Pheromosa? That doesn't look like it to me. We'll have to check. Okay, so no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. I like Jinx's shiny. I don't really like Jinx, but I like it shiny. Okay, let me check the spreadsheet to see what it is I need. Do I need a Beheeyem? I think the answer is no. I do need a Pheasant, but that's not on the list. Do I need Jinx? I do need Jinx! There we go. Okay. So there we go. And I will now scrub Jinx from the list. Now I just need a shiny of it. Because I don't want to go back to Let's Go. Okay. Okay. So there we go. So there's Jinx. Right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Could you please... So we're going to be doing our regular tickets again. Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Could you guys please let me know, using the regular formatting, strike the number of times you've played, and let me know who you can do, who you can't do, all that stuff. Ready, set, bow. And then we'll kind of take it from there. I need to sneeze. Oh, bless me. Oh, Shibertooth. Oh, we gotta get Shibertooth in on our Lugia. Hang on, let's see who we've got. On Lara, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, wow. Okay. Hang on. I think I need to add Shibertooth to the active players list. Because Shibertooth is strike 0. And thank you for the blessings. Okay. So, this is going to be a wee bit of an awkward one. I don't know. Okay, so let me just check. Hang on. Kieran can do those. Gage can do those. Okay, hang on. If I put Gage in Blacephalon, Gage, would you be okay with switching up to a Blacephalon instead of doing Mesprit a second time? Let me know. I'm gonna put Sky and Mesprit just because Sky did just play just now, so I will do that. But then, oh wait, can Kiba not do another one? Or am I missing something? And then, okay, so let me just see. Okay. Okay, so I think Abraham Lincoln. Onlera's going to be lucky and able to do a Lugia. I know I just said Sky like 2 in a row, but now I'm doing it for Onlera. But there's a reason. Hang on, let me just check though. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Okay, so yeah, I think everyone else is like I can do anything. So let's get our other. So like let's get Remy back and let's get Remy on a Lugia, and let's get Shibertooth on a Lugia, and then. Hang on, did I not? No, I didn't put Shibertooth here, did I? That would explain why Shibertooth wasn't there. Okay. And then come on. Let me just check who. Oh, okay, Weiss can do any. Okay, that's then good because Weiss gets to do a Mesprit and didn't earlier. And then because in this way I think everyone will do something they like haven't done, or there'll be a lot of people where you're doing something different than before. So let me just check. Oh, Coolman, yeah. Like, I think, Coolman, yeah, okay. Okay, this is what I've got. Let me know if I've missed anyone or if I've messed up or anything like that, okay? So, Team 5. So this is going to be Team 5, 6, and 7, okay? So, Team 5, we've got Lugia, Onlera, Remy, and Shibertooth. Team 6, Mesprit, Skywatcher, Weiss, and Coolman, yeah. And then Team 7, Blacephalon, I've got Kieran and Gage. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Is that fair and balanced? There are people who, let's see, Kiba's only played once, Jake only played once, Cheese has only played once, but Cheese should be back, so hopefully Cheese can do Blacephalon or a wild card. Jaman Red never showed up. And then I think otherwise that is kind of pretty fair, and good and decent and stuff like that. But if I missed anyone, like, speak now or forever hold your peace, okay? But yeah. So hopefully that is going to be okay, and that should be good. Yeah, okay. So, right, if you connect to the YCOM... Okay, so Team 5... Onlera, Remy, and Shibertooth. If you three please all come on down. Select anything goes, anything goes. While I select Lugia. Oh, Kiba. You're doing Blacephalon. You're on the Blacephalon team. But you didn't do Blacephalon earlier. So this is what's quite nice. I don't think we're getting a lot of, like, repeats here. I think everyone on, like, Team 1... is doing... Onlera is the only one who is doing, like, the same thing twice. But that's, like, by request. So, everyone else, like, you get to do 2 different things today. So, that's kind of how I've, like, structured this as well. So, yeah. Okay, let's go 0126 and then 02 2-6. How about that? It's close enough, right? Okay. I need to think about something to talk about. But I've kind of gone blank. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Remy, cool man. For some reason, Remy, like, your name keeps not showing up. The yellow snow. I think maybe we need to, like, rearrange the tables or something. But I'll do all that afterwards. Okay. You guys know Lugia. It's weak to Ghost and Dark and Electric and Ice and Rock. Steel is very good defensively. Despite Lugia's, like, plethora of attacks, it has, like, 5 different attack types. They're pretty much all resisted by Steel, pretty much. So Steel is pretty good. But if you're Steel Rock, that's less good, but I'll still take it. But, like, Lipid is good, for example, because it's dark. To be honest, anything you pick is... Like, Poliwrath is, like, solid to, like, until we get something else, I would say. Like, if we've got 3 things that aren't very good for a Lugia, like, just generally, then, like, you know, Poliwrath's okay, but we'll see how this goes. Oh, Musharna. But we might not be able to go to the right, because I think I did see a ghost on the left. Let's find out. I'm gonna go for Musharna, though. There is there is Rotom. Rotom. Oh, I would say Rotom's better than Cofagrigus. And then... Yeah, there's Octillery. Octillery does have Acid Spray. So I'll throw that out there. But maybe we just want to have Shibertooth. No, actually, no, I don't know. This is kind of weird, isn't it? Okay. Hang on a second. Musharna. Okay, chat, I have an idea, and hear out my idea, right? If we all do, like, turn 1 Dynamaxes, i.e., Shibertooth is our Dynamaxer for the Lugia. If Shibertooth had Rotom, and Rotom used Max Phantasm, and if I took Octillery, right, or if Sandslash took Octillery, but basically, if we took Octillery as well, Octillery could use Acid Spray on the one end to help out Rotom, and Rotom could use Max Phantasm on the other end to help out the physical attackers. Does that sound like an idea? Skywatcher, plethora is your favorite word. It means a lot. To you. Yeah, no, I know, yeah, the old plethora joke. But yeah, Sandslash does have Stone Edge, but remember that it's not stab. So basically, like, Lairon with Rock Slide is better than, like, Sandslash with Stone Edge. And remember that Stone Edge is quite inaccurate as well. So basically, Rock Slide for a Lairon is a better... I mean, it does have the crit chance, but you also might be asleep. But yeah, I mean, but we could still keep the Sandslash. If Lairon is, like, not as good, I will happily get rid of Lairon. But what I'm saying is, if we have Lipid can absolutely be using Assurance. I don't think we need to worry about PP that much. Assurance has like 10 PP. I don't think we need to worry too much. We don't want to be drawing out battles any longer than they have to. I mean, like, because Sandslash is about to fall asleep now. Like, whereas if we could have 2-turned that, like, that's a thing that... Oh, crud. Oh, and it's using Max Overgrowth. Oh, crud. Oh, crud. We might not need to worry about it going to sleep. Oh, gosh. Okay, never mind. Crud. Yeah, but the thing about pressure... The thing we have to remember is we only really need, like... I don't know, 5 PP? So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, are we really going to use, like, more than 5 PP in 3 battles? That's the question. we don't need to be too stingy about PP. Particularly when you have 10. If you have only 5, like, yes, like, Lash Out, you need to be careful about Lash Out. When you have 10, you really don't need to worry, like, that much. I mean, look at the last fight. We worried about a 10 PP move, and what? We had, like, 6 or 7 by the end of it. We don't need to worry too much about 10. And particularly if, again, given the strategy I just outlined, if we do Max Phantasm and Acid Spray, we're going to beat Lugia in 3 turns. I don't think we're going to need to worry about it. If we had 10 PP and we didn't have a defense-lowering strategy, then yes, we would be in real trouble. But we're going to have... If we do those trades and we battle those Pokemon, if we do Rotom and Octillery, and I'll happily take the Octillery, by the way, because I like Octillery. But if we do those trades, we are really not going to need to worry about... Although Lairon does have Metal Sound. But I would rather have Acid Spray than Metal Sound. But if we do Rotom, if we do Rotom and then we do Octillery, we're going to be able to... And as long as Shibertooth, as long as we do turn 1 Dynamaxes, so if we do like a Max Darkness here, if we do turn 1 Dynamaxes and we have Rotom be our Dynamaxer, Rotom's going to be lowering the defense with Max Phantasm, and I can be lowering special defense with Acid Spray. And then, like, we're going to KO this Lugia really quickly. That's my theory. Right, okay. I am going to go with a Rock Slide here. Just because it's kind of the best thing I got. Well, I only want you guys to do stuff if it sounds good. But, like, I mean, but at the same time, I suppose here's the thing. We're kind of at a point where basically, generally my ideas are pretty good ones and generally, like, a pretty good path to go on. But if I've said anything that's, like, wrong, I always want to be corrected on that. Or if someone has a better idea, then I obviously want to hear that. Like, if you're like, oh, what if we used this Dynamax move? Or what if we switched with this Pokemon for this reason? So, but, like, Haxorus is now burned, so we kind of want it. Oh, no, it levitates. You can't, no. Okay. Right, Rock Slide. Okay, we should still be able to KO this in 2 turns. In spite of everything. But yeah, okay. Right, here's the Max Darkness. Kadoosh, nice. And then hopefully like a Rock Slide and a Breaking Swipe will finish it off. Hopefully. Oh, crud, no! Oh, okay. And Sand Slash is now burned. So this is also why we might want to get rid of the Sand Slash. And it keeps missing. Right, Breaking Swipe. Please let my Rock Slide hit here. Okay, there we go. I hit an inaccurate move. It's a miracle. But yeah, I still think... Okay, here's my theory. Oh, no. Yeah, so we want to get rid of Fracture here. I know that Sand Slash is going to suck against an Octillery, but it was already going to... Like, Fracture's going to suck anyway, between, like, the rivalry ability and being burned. But yeah, so if we do a Fracture switch here, because Fracture's in 4th place. So if we do the Fracture switch, because it's in 4th place, and then... But here's the important thing for Remy. Definitely still Dynamax. You still need to Dynamax, even though you're burned. Please still Dynamax. If you Dynamax and use Max Quake, that's really good against Octillery. So if we go against Octillery and we use Max Quake, that will be really strong and it will help us out. And it will help out Rotom a bunch and stuff like that. So, and luckily, because Octillery is slow, Rotom doesn't really need to worry about using Nasty Plot or anything like that. So, but I do think, Here's the thing I am thinking, though. I do think because of that burn that Sandslash should switch after this. I do think that Sandslash should switch after this because it's burned and it's just not going to be very helpful against the Lugia. I do think at this point Lairon will be the better Pokemon. But yeah, so if Sandslash Dynamaxes, if we give Sandslash a good 07 send-off here with a bunch of Max Quakes, if it switches for Octillery, and then if you use Acid Spray against the Lugia, it's gonna like help out so much. Ooh, we're doing Screech and Metal Sound. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Right, here's the Max Quake. Show me Potato Quake. Oh, good, you like Octillery. Oh, good, me too. Excellent. But yeah, if you use Acid Spray, that's going to be like our secret weapon here. Okay, Flash Cannon. Okay, wow, we hit 2 like screeches and metal sounds. Wow, who would have thought? Okay, so now we just want to attacker. And then here we go. Right, you treat me like a stranger and you use Play Rough. Electro Ball. Oh my gosh. And there we go. Oh, and it was a crit. Okay. I was going to say, I'm not sure if mathematically that quite worked out, but yeah, the critical hit was, that will do the thing. I was going to say Xander. Very nice send-off. Although also a little bit bleak. That when you get down to the nuts and bolts of that reference, quite a bleak reference in a way. Well, no, it's not bleak. I think that's sort of part of the point of the game, really, that it tries to explain that this thing that we think of as bleak isn't bleak. A year on from that, I really should have taken that lesson to heart, but I'm still kind of wrapping my head around it. That game really messed with my brain. Okay. But yeah, so if we do a Sandslash switch, and we do like Acid Spray, then that'll be really good. You probably only need to do 1 Acid Spray, just because Octillery is going to be so slow. If you were like an Excelgor, I would say use 2 Acid Sprays, but because you're an Octillery, you can just use 1 Acid Spray, and then you can switch to Scald afterwards if you like. But I think, and so Shibertooth, make sure you use Max Phantasm, specifically. If you use Max Phantasm, that'll help out loads and loads. So if we do Max Phantasm, Acid Spray, Assurance, and Rock Slide, I think that this should all be good and go pretty well. Xander, you're getting excited for XCX. I'm looking forward to you playing it. I'm not going to get it right away just because of like money and stuff like that, but whenever I see it, if I ever see it for like $40, I'm getting it. I don't care what my financial situation's like. I'm getting it for $40 because I'm not letting it be like XC2 where that thing, an XC1 where like those games like lost, you know, they went down in value and then they skyrocketed back up in value, and I'm not letting that happen again. XC3 was like the only one I was able to actually get at a good price, and yeah. Okay, so here we go. So right, here's the Max Phantasm, more like Max Plasm. Okay, so nice, that's good. And then that's going to lower the defense. Now you could switch to Max Lightning for the next turn if you like, but just, this is like our setting up turn, okay? So we've lowered the special defense, we've lowered the physical defense. So yeah, you can switch to Max Lightning now, very, very frightening. But we just wanted that one, an Octillery can switch to a Scald here if it likes. But we just wanted to kind of like get that initial damage off. Actually, no, is Max Lightning stronger than Max Phantasm? Maybe it's not, I don't know. Right, there's the Assurance. But now we can set up the terrain, basically. And although, well, it can't really benefit from the terrain, can it? But still. So forgive me if a second Max Phantasm was the better idea there, but yeah. And then, right, okay, Lugia's getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. There's the Scald. Very nice. Rock Slide. Kadoosh. Nice. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely going to 3-turn this thing, even if it, like, nullifies us in a sec. Ooh, you're what HP are you at? That's, like, really low. 1 HP, Remy, you legend. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is using Max Geyser. Is it going for Rotom? No, it's going for me. But look, I survived on 1. What is going on here? I was going to say, that did way too much damage. Oh, I have Sturdy, that's why. That's what you get for trying to get a sneaky crit on me. Okay, Assurance. Max Lightning has the better max power. Yeah, I thought it would. There we go. Sorry, guess we never get to use Sturdy in this mode. We never get to utilize Sturdy. Well done, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Put some pink milkshakes in the chat, and let's see if we get a strawberry Nesquik Lugia. And yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah. Yeah. I think this could be the one, guys. I think someone could get a Lugia here. I didn't check who has the shiny charm, but it could happen. Right, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Okay. Mushana is not shiny. Boo. Rotom. I could always do with more shiny Rotoms, but nothing. Oh, there is a... Oh, is that Boba? Oh, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Okay. Octillery is not shiny, but I do already have Octillery, so... But Ginger's World. Hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. Happy Sunday. I like the cookies in your name. Are those cookies? I think those are cookies. It's either a cookie or an easel. Okay. So... will we get the shiny strawberry Nesquik Lugia? Oh, dang. I was really hoping for Ginger's World's sake we got a shiny literally at that moment. That would have been great, but oh well. Okay. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let me just check my list of who I need. And then I will kind of take it from there. Oh, I do need Octillery. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I'll get Octillery then. There we go. Let's get Octillery. I thought I had Octillery for some reason, but... okay, Octillery. Octillery Clinton. That's one of your names for the, political Pokemon run. We got, like Snowbama, or Obama Snow, Snow Biden... Octillery Clinton. There must be something that has Bill in its name, right? Like for Bill Clinton. Maybe there's like a George Bush Pokemon or whatever. We'll get Gumshoes in there. It'll be great. Okay. Oh, your fave Pokemon thing to watch is Dynamax Adventures. Yay! Okay, excellent. So, yes, Clan Fandango will keep the Lugia. Okay, so Team 6. Skywatcher, Weiss, and Coolman, yeah. Rotom Washington. I quite like that. That's very clever. Team 6, Coolman, yeah, Weiss, and Skywatcher. Are you guys all good to go? I hope so, because we're going to be doing a Mesprit. And then, and then we'll take this from there, I think. Okay, so, yeah, Skywatcher, Weiss, Coolman, yeah, please come on down. Make sure you're connected on the Wycom. Talk to the nice scientist lady. Say that you want to do a Dynamax adventure. If you're asked about anything in particular, just say anything goes. But then I will select Mesprit. And then... we'll click on the Mesprit. Oh, and guys, we just beat a boss. So if you haven't clicked like on the video, please check that you've clicked like on the video. Make sure that little thumbs up button has been hit. It does just help out so much. I don't know if I'll ever be able to hit 3,000, but I would love to hit it if I could. Let's go 0126 and then 0236. How about that? 0126, 0236, and this is for Skywatcher, Weiss, and Coolman, yeah. Okay? You want to join, but you don't have Sword or Shield yet. Well, Ginger's World. If you ever get the game, and you do need the DLC as well, okay? So you need the game, the DLC, and an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription, if you ever hit that most magical of the trifectas, please like let us know, because we would love to have you. Okay, if you ever get all those 3 things, please like let us know. Like, please just sit back and enjoy for today, but if you ever get those things, let us know right away, and like you'll jump up to the front of the queue and you'll be able to play with us. Okay, but yeah, we would love to have you, so that'd be wonderful. Okay, so yeah, so everyone's here. Cool Man, yeah, on the other account today. And then, yeah, so, levitating psychic Pokemon, it's weak to dark, bug, and ghost, with bug being the best one of those, because it's a special attacker. Let's do this. You guys know this. We've only been doing Mesprit more recently, but you guys know this. Obstagoon Jones. Although, I'm actually going to go with a Selgor, because I like a Selgor a lot, but Obstagoon is really, really good as well. So... Copperaja is good defensively. Steel types are good defensively, is the other thing we should add as well. And then Thievul. Thievul's good. So if we pick Thievul here, then we actually like have a really good team right from the get-go. It'd be nice if we could replace Copperaja with some kind of special attacker. That would be nifty. I think I see Poltegeist, but Poltegeist sucks in this mode, unfortunately. I love it. It's really good, but it sucks in this mode. But let's see. We've got Basculin. We've got Steel type. We got Fury. We got Flygon. Oh, there is that Absol? There is an Absol in the top right. So should we aim for the right and aim for Absol? Poltegeist does have a cool shiny. We might not be, you know, getting it, but it does have a cool shiny. This is the moment where I should have picked Obstagoon, because then I could have been the one to Dynamax and use a Max Darkness on this thing. Instead of... oh, one thing with Poltegeist, if you have a multi-hit move, use it. But yeah. Oh, since you can only get all the legendaries once per Switch account, you've got to shiny hunt them all. Ginger's World, that's what I did on this game. So, I have Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I have several accounts on my Switch, but only, like, my main one has internet. And so when it came time to do this series, where I wanted to do the Dynamax Adventures and get shiny legendaries, I had already, in my Pokemon Sword, because that was like the game I got back in like 2020, I had already caught all the legendary Pokemon, so I couldn't shiny hunt for them. And so basically I was like, but on my Pokemon Shield, I never got the DLC. So I got the DLC, and then on my Shield, that's how I'm able to like get all the shiny legendaries. So, okay. Again, I know that that isn't going to do much damage, but I'm not doing it to do a whole lot of damage. I'm doing it because if you guys use physical attacks on this, you'll do a bunch of damage to it. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. You need to attack it physically, don't you, for the physical armor? Oh, the cat's going nuts outside. May need to deal with him in a sec. Psyshock. Oh, gosh, hang in there, everyone. Okay, Lash Out. Kadoosh, that's nice. Excellent. That weak armor really just, like, you know, kicking in now. And then here's the Flash Cannon, which, again, Copperaja. Man, they let down Copperaja in this mode. It's a cool Pokemon, but they really let it down. The good thing as well, Ginger's World, is that these, because like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are out, and because like more Pokemon games are probably going to be out in a year or two, Sword and Shield, you can get them quite inexpensively. So basically you can kind of get like Sword or Shield plus the DLC for about the price of just a single game, and that's like really cool. And if you do get both of them, if you do get like the game and the DLC, you do get a lot of value out of that, and particularly if you do shiny hunt for the legendaries. If you shiny hunt for the legendaries, you're going to get so much content from all of that. But you definitely want to get the shiny charm. That is like the one thing you want to do. If you have like Scarlet and Violet or any other games to help you, like, and Pokemon Home, where you can like transfer in Pokemon to help expand your Pokedex, I highly recommend doing that. Right, so I don't think we want Poltegeist, because it's just not very good in this mode, sadly. If they gave it, I forgot the name of the move. If they gave it the, power, whatever it's called. If they gave it the move, the psychic move, where like every time you get a stat boost, you get an increase, that would be really good. Who do we want to do here? Who's easiest for us to defeat? Is it Clang? Is it Vileplume? Or is it the Theory? Actually, I would say... Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. I know we have 2 dark types, but hear me out. If I use Acid Spray, and if Copperaja uses Flash Cannon, we'll actually kind of rack up a lot of damage here. So, Stored Power, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that move. Stored Power, yeah. If Poltegeist had Stored Power instead of Expanding Force, or no, Psyshock it had, didn't it? If it had Stored Power, then like that would have been really good, but it doesn't, so it's terrible. But yeah, so if they'd have given Poltegeist Stored Power as a move in this mode, so it was just like a really potentially broken Pokemon, but only in like very few situations, I think that would have been a way more interesting thing to do. Because Psyshock is just kind of boring. Like, if you're not going to give it a ghost move, like, give it something else. Okay. You might get the DLC bundle because you want the whole game accessible to. Yeah, I don't know how, like, expensively or inexpensively, like, that is compared to, like, say, just getting the game and then getting the DLC online. Because also as well, in the big bundle, does anyone know this for a fact? If you get the big bundle, do they just give you a code, or is it all on the game cartridge? If it's all on the game cartridge, then that's wonderful and I see the benefit to that. But if you're just buying a box with a code, you almost could be better to get the game and then just get a code. And that's the thing, if you have a load of eShop points as well, then you can get the DLC for free. So that's the thing, if you can get the physical game cheaply for about $40, like I've seen the game for like $40 in a lot of places, and then if you get the DLC but with like a load of your points, then like that's really good. So if the whole game comes like physically boxed, but if they're making you download stuff anyway, then you kind of almost may as well just like buy the components separately if it's like cheaper, you know. Right, Acid Spray, Kadej, and then okay, Energy Ball, that's fine, and then Foul Play. Burning Jealousy could have been the stronger move with all those Acid Sprays, but here comes the Max Lightning. This is going to finish it off for sure, and there we go. How do you buy it with points? Basically, I can't remember the exact screen, but when you're like going through, there's kind of like a tick point, a tick box or something where it's like use my points for this or something like that. But I think you do need to. The only thing is like it doesn't work for like automatic payments. So things like subscriptions, your points don't get used. So just keep that in mind. So things like your Nintendo Switch Online subscription, you can't use your points for it if you're on just like a automatically renew. And I think it only the other thing about points is that they may only work if you're paying with a certain method. So like I can't remember fully about this, but like if you have like say like PayPal, you may not be able to use your points or something like that. I can't remember. Don't take my word on that, but Copperaja could switch here maybe, but otherwise I would say no. But yeah. But there's like an option Cartridge for the game and digital for the DLC. If that's the case, then yeah, I would just get them. I would just get the base game rather than like the special bundle. I think the special bundle is like, forgive me for saying this, but I think it's kind of just a way to like advertise it more easily to like confused parents and grandparents, and to like get a bit more money, and to create something that's like limited edition in a way, kind of thing, to have that like, oh well, like I've got to have this version of the game or something like that. So but yeah, there's like an option to like use your points as you're buying something. Again, maybe Google it just in case to see when you can use your points and when you can't, because there are like, I think there like are some exceptions. I know like but again, if you're buying something like the DLC, you have to consciously buy that. But yeah, you want to use those points if you get them. If you get them, you want to use them. But yeah, and the points are equal to like 5% of what you bought. So essentially, if you get like a $60, if you get a $60 game, you will get like $3 worth of points back, kind of thing. So you get $3 off of like a DLC purchase or something like that, or just a digital game. The DLC for Sword and Shield, you get both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra at once. You can't like get them separately. You get them both at the same time. There's no like separation of them. So they are, you get them both at once. It's not like a pick and choose. It's, you get both. Oh, speaking of limited edition, you're really hoping they'll do a Legends ZA version of the Switch too. Ooh. I don't think we'll get that though, because like, it's gonna release on the Switch, and so I don't know. Well, I don't know. Would they do like a Switch 2 console for a game that's like a Switch game? I don't know. Slash. You're so hyped to get the game. I'm happy to hear you're hyped, because I love this game. I love this game so much, and I think it with the DLC is like such a good package. Because with Scarlet and Violet, the DLC is good in those games. But I actually don't think the DLC is actually that great in Scarlet and Violet, and it costs $5 more. It is absolutely not $5 worth more of content. Because this game, you get this like endless gameplay mode in it. And with Scarlet and Violet, I don't think you get anything equivalent to this. With this mode, you get like an endless gameplay mode. But, okay, so Copperaja is switching here. So if we switch the Copperaja, then we'll be good now. Dynamax Adventures is the best way to get shinies. It's certainly a very good way to get shinies, and it's a very fun way to get shinies. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like, when it's like the best way to get shinies, it's the best way to get certain shinies. For like Solgaleo and Lunala, it's like the only way to get them. So like if you want a shiny Solgaleo or Lunala, this mode is like the only way to do that. For other Pokemon, I would say it is the best way, because it's like, well, they don't appear in Pokemon Go that much, or they were in events or something, or you can't like shiny reset for them or whatever. But it depends on what you've got. Like if you don't have a 3DS and you aren't able to like trade up to the Switch, then yes, this mode is the best way to get legendaries. It kind of just depends on your options and stuff like that. Yeah. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, we want a Dynamax here and hit this thing hard. I'm not going to worry about using Struggle Bug or Acid Spray or anything. I'm just going to attack this. I think if we all just attack this, it's going to be fine. Oh, do you have to go more into the story of the game to get the Crown Tundra part? So, Ginger's World. That is the best thing about this gameplay mode. You can buy the game and the DLC, start a brand new save file, and be playing this gameplay mode, like, with friends and stuff like that, and shiny hunting for legendary Pokemon, within, like, an hour of starting a new save profile, save file. So like, the only thing is you do need to play a bit of the game, but basically once you get to, I believe it's Wedgehurst, which is kind of like the second town you go to. When you go to Wedgehurst, you need to like take your first train ride, or you need to unlock the train. But like, once you've unlocked the train and the ability to go on the train, that's when you can go to both the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. You cannot do absolutely everything there is to do in the Crown Tundra right away, but you can do this gameplay mode. So like, if you want a shiny hunt for legendaries, you can buy this game and the DLC, you can get to the train station, go to the Crown Tundra. There is a battle you need to do. Oh, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. And good luck, everyone. Well done. Shadow Dreamers. Your very insistent friends told you to say hi. Well, I do apologize. I hope your very insistent friends didn't come on too strong. But it's very lovely to have you here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. But yeah. You can buy the game, the DLC, get to the train station, go to the Crown Tundra. There is one battle you need to do, but you do not need to win it. So you might fight a guy with like level 70 Pokemon, but you don't need to beat him. And then after that fight, so you can just lose that fight, and then you can go straight to the Dynamax Adventure Cave, and you can do Dynamax Adventures, and you can do it with friends or random people, and it's brilliant. So, oh, Hannah and Cheese, how I should have known. You don't think you're going to play the game before you get the DLCs? You might. I mean, Ginger's World. Like, if you see me online and you're like, "Oh, I really want to join in," just unlock it, and then you can play through the game in like your spare time or whatever. But yeah, you can just like shiny hunt right away. But yeah. And yeah, Xander says there is a battle with someone with like level 60 Pokemon. It's like 60 or 70, isn't it? I think it's like high 60s, but you're allowed to lose. So that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Right, let's do our patented double shiny check. Poltegeist is a no. Comfey is a no. Absol is a no. But will we... I just heard some kind of weird creak. That's never good when it's been raining loads. But will we get... the Flaming Mesprit? No. Will we get the Golden Mesprit? No! Oh, the humanity. I'm just going to check. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to... hang on a sec. Let me just check. So Team 7, we're going to have Kieran, we're going to have Gage, and we're going to have Kiba. So if the three of you are around, please let me know. Please get ready, and we'll take it from there. But I'm just going to check my spreadsheet. Do I have a Poltegeist? I don't have a Poltegeist. Okay, well then let's get Poltegeist. Okay, so there is Poltegeist. And yes, there we go. Okay. Right. So there we go. Oh yes, did you know Bo wrote a book on happiness and positivity, and that today is the 8-year anniversary of when it was published? My book was published 8 years ago, which is wild. Would you like us to keep a record of where you found Mesprit? Yes, I would, Clan Fandango. You have the shiny rare version of Poltegeist. That's very good. Now, Weiss, did you get that in Sword and Shield, or did you get that in Scarlet and Violet? I got mine in Scarlet and Violet, because they have the outbreaks, and, like, that's how I got mine. So, yeah, I have, like, the rare... I have, like, the antique, shiny, like, Sinistea and Poltegeist and Poltergeist and Sinistchar from, like, outbreaks. So, oh my gosh. Right, anyway, Bark. So, if you guys are all good, Team 7, Kieran, Gage, and Kiba, let's hunt for a Blacephalon and see how this goes, shall we? You have 3 segment Dunsparce too. Now, that's very impressive. That's very impressive. Right, you guys select anything. I'm going to select Blacephalon. And then here we go. Ginger's World, you're hyped right. You're actually hyped right now. Yay, brilliant! Look, Ginger's World. We actually have had a few people like specifically get the DLC or even the game and the DLC just to play with us, and it's been really wonderful. So, you know, if you do, we'd love to see you. And I mean, I hope you keep coming back to watch, but I hope you come back to play as well. Okay. So, let's get a code ready. Let's go 0126 and then 1500. 0126 1500. That's the code. I'm going to put on a hoodie because it's like getting cold in the house because it's like raining outside, so it's like cold in the house. So I'll be back whilst you guys type in that most magical of codes. This is our penultimate one of the day. Okay, so Shibertooth, you are one of the people who bought the DLC for these streams. Yes, there we go. And Shibertooth, you've had a few shinies, right? Like, let Ginger's World know what shinies you got. I think after this I'm going to make some noodles. Ghost, you fell asleep because I'm so boring. Oh dear. Children, hello, welcome. Okay, so this is, yeah, Sherido, Kieran, and Gage. You guys know this, Blacephalon's weak to Dark, Ghost, Ghost, Dark, Ground, Rock, and Water. Let's do this thing, sorry about that. And then we'll take it from there. Okay. Yeah, Weiss, you were already planning on getting it. You were just, like, giving us the countdown to when you got it. Okay, these are... I'm gonna go with Raichu, but it's kind of terrible. Well, it's not terrible, but... And remember that Lopunny doesn't have Scrappy. Just, its Mega Form does. Oh, Mudsdale. Okay, this is gonna be pretty rough, isn't it? Oh, gosh, this is gonna be pretty rough. Okay. So, no, I'm just playing around, Ghost, don't worry. I know you weren't saying that. I was just poking fun at myself. Okay. Heliolisk is not great. I think we should... Oh, gosh. Although we're probably better against a Heliolisk. Okay, if we do Heliolisk and then the Ghost type, the Dracloak, and then if we do, like, the Colossal... I genuinely don't know. We want to keep the Mudsdale, so I'm really sorry, Kieran. Like, no scientist for you today. Oh, and if anyone is just joining and has not clicked like on the video, could you please click like on the video? Because it really does help out. I'd love to reach that 3,000 subscribers, so please click like on the stream. It does help out so much. I don't know if I did that at the same time as on Lara or whatever, but there we go. Okay, I'm gonna Focus Blast, Max Knuckle, more like a Max Shuckle, and here we go. You can have a shiny legendary before the first gym. Did I just say gym? Gym. You believe you don't need to do a gym to unlock your train. Correct, you don't. Wedgehurst is before the wild area. So I think basically, if you unlock the wild area, you unlock the ability to get shiny legendaries, and it is before the first gym. Yes. Okay. There we go. I'm just filling up my water bottle because I just need a little bit more. Kalos Best. Oh my gosh, there's like so many people joining the stream right now. If you have not clicked like on the video, please do it. And thank you to like the new subscribers and new viewers and stuff. You can have a level 70 shiny legendary before you go to the first gym. Yes, exactly. Ginger's World. I don't know how much you know about Sword and Shield, because you sort of said about like you enjoy watching this mode. But basically, and Zanda just beat me to what I was gonna say. Speedrun tactics. The speedrun for this game involves having the DLC, doing all the stuff I said, so like going to the train station, losing that fight, and then doing a Dynamax adventure. There's a tutorial Dynamax adventure which they encourage you to do, right? So they want you to do the tutorial before you can do like anything else or play with anyone else or whatever. I can't remember whether you have to do it or not, but I recommend doing it either way. just as like a test, just to get familiar with how how it works. But yeah, speedrunners, they get to the train station, they go to the Crown Tundra, they lose the fight, they do the tutorial Dynamax adventure, catch a level 70 Suicune, and then they just play through the game with a level 70 Suicune. And that's how they beat the game. The actual world record, at least the last time I heard this, the actual world record, they actually got to fight a crocodile, and they took a crocodile instead of the Suicune, because crocodile can be better than Suicune. So, yeah. So that is, Oh, Carlos is Hannah's husband. Oh, how sweet. Well, lovely to see you. Carlos' husband. Okay. Heliolisk, it's not... It has Mud Slap. But it's not great. I wouldn't... But it's weak to fire. So, like, can any of the tutorial... I'm not sure if the tutorial Suicune can be shiny or not. That's a good question, though. And everything in this mode is a guaranteed catch, yeah. But also, just keep this in mind, Ginger's World. Again, if you've watched the Dynamax Adventures, you'll know this, but I'll just say this for everyone's benefit and behoovement anyway. But yeah, so if we do Dracloak here, that'll be okay. Here's what I recommend. I think Kiba, Shirado, should get rid of Fracture for this Dracloak, and then Gage should switch out Lopunny for the Colossal, because Gigantamax Colossal is really, really good for Blacephalon. So if we all do turn 1 Dynamaxes, and we do Lopunny for Colossal, that will be a really, really strong thing to have against Blacephalon. So does that sound good? Does that make sense? Oh, he can absolutely join when your Switch is not, like, you know, boxed up or whatever. Yeah, you can totally do that. Totally do that. I'm gonna... Okay, I'm useless here, so I'm gonna do the one thing I can, which is help out Mudsdale. But yeah. Okay. Oh, and Suicune's your favorite legendary as well. But yeah, so, oh, the other thing, but yeah, so just the one thing about, like, shiny hunting in this mode. So basically, you may have noticed Ginger's World, like, from your watching of it and from me playing it and stuff like that, but I just want to say this for good measure. You probably know this, but I want to say it for good measure. The thing you do in this mode is... You want to catch one of, you want to catch every Pokemon you go up against. But, so the thing you want to do, you want to catch every Pokemon you go against, but then at the end of the round, you get to choose one Pokemon to keep, and basically, don't keep any of the legendary Pokemon unless they are shiny. If your legendary Pokemon are shiny, keep them. But if they're not shiny, don't keep them. Pick one of the other Pokemon to keep, okay? So just keep that in mind. At the end of every round, they go, oh, would you like to keep one of the Pokemon you battled? You're going to catch every Pokemon. So look, here's the Dracloak. I'm catching the Dracloak. You want to catch every Pokemon. But at the end, when you're offered the chance to keep them, do not keep the legendary Pokemon unless they are shiny. So you would, I'm sure you would know that from your experience, but Hannah, we're doing one more Dynamax after this, so yeah, he can totally join. That message has now disappeared, but the answer is, like, yes, but I've already begun answering it, so but yeah. But basically, we're doing one more Dynamax, so yeah, people can absolutely join that. We do have one Dynamax left after this, so if there's anyone who hasn't played today or who has played less than everyone else, they can play. Okay, so if we do Colossal here, Colossal is going to be a really good switch for Gage. And then hopefully, we'll be in an okay position for Blacephalon. Blacephalon Jones! So does that sound good? Does that make sense? I was going to say Bounce is, yeah, Dracloak has Clear Body, so yeah, Bounce was like the better move, but it doesn't matter, it all worked out. Would love a shiny Colossal, it's a good one. I got shiny Roly-Colies on stream for Scarlet and Violet, which was amazing and funny. Oh, well, if you have to update the game, that only takes a few minutes. Like, we've still got a few minutes until, we're doing it, so... You can totally, he could still totally do it. Just let me know. Like, when we get to it, let me know, okay? We're not going to be, like, we're not going to be figuring it out for a few minutes. So if in, like, 10 minutes from now, he wants to, then he can totally do that. Oh, you have to completely download it. Okay, that's a different kettle of fish. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Okay. Now, I am using Light Screen here just because Colossal is a special attacker, and because Focus Blast has a high chance of missing, and I just don't trust this at all. And like, this battle's going to last a good few turns, so I think having a little bit of a defensive thing going on. Okay, here's a Max Geyser. Show me Potato Geyser. Okay, it is going for Mudsdale, but again, with that light screen up, it's going to do way less damage. Mudsdale is hopefully using a Max Quake here, or a Max Knuckle. Oh yes, you're going for the Max Knuckle, yes! Okay, a Max Knuckle for the setup, and then we'll go for a Max Quake for the, to finish it off. No, thank you for wanting to join. We always love having people join us. So yeah, but no, you can totally play another time. We'll boost you to the top of the list when you do. Right, here's the Focus Blast, which hits! Yay! Okay, and we get special defense down. Okay, this is our chance. This is our chance to KO this thing. Okay. Onlera's at 1,415 eggs. Wow, that's pretty wild. Okay, here we go. You have shiny Gigantamax Hatterene because the Pokemon who can G-Max will always be G-Max. In this mode, yes, that's true. Well, actually, no, here's the thing. In this mode, all the Pokemon who have the Gigantamax factor will always have the factor. That's the slightly better way to say it, because Copperaja can Gigantamax, but it doesn't in this mode. And then there's another Pokemon as well who can Gigantamax, but like, Dreadnought. Dreadnought's one where like it can Gigantamax, but in this mode it doesn't Gigantamax. So it's basically every Pokemon is locked into either being able to Gigantamax or Dynamax. And so yeah, Hatterene is one where it Gigantamaxes. So yeah, Lopunny for Lopunny. And then we'll be good. But yeah, so if Mudsdale can use either Sand Tomb or Lash Out. Dracloak, does it have Shadow Ball? If it doesn't have Shadow Ball, then Assurance is fine. I'm probably still going to Light Screen, just in case. And Colossal is going to be our main damager here. It's going to Gigantamax, Max Rock, not Max Rockfall, but G-Max Volcalith, that's the one. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna Light Screen. More like a Fate Screen. And then we'll see how this goes, shall we? That Max Colossal, it's so cool. It's not radically different, but it's kind of what Colossal perhaps should have looked like, but, you know. But if they knew they were going to G-Max it, they had to kind of hold back a little, Anyway, right, here's the light screen. Just in case it uses a Fire Blast. Right, here's Shadow Ball. Kadoosh, that's nice. Good start. Here's the Lash Out. Okay, that's also good. And then here comes the Volcalith. Wonga! Cheese just tipped $10. Good luck, everyone, on your shinies. Oh, Cheese, that's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really generous. Thank you. Okay, there's the rocks from the Volcalith. So yeah, I'm just gonna attack this here. I could have used a speed swap or something, but oh, here's the Max Phantasm. Watch out! Watch out! Did it hang in there? Oh no, and there's our defense down as well. It's playing smart. It's playing smart. Okay, Beast Boost. No, Beast Boost. Oh, hang on. There was a Ginger's World. Did Ginger's World ask a question? Oh, what shinies did you get so far? Today, we did have a shiny Orbeetle in chat. So chat got a shiny Orbeetle, which was cool. I've been doing these streams for about 6 months, Ginger's World. So I've gotten about like 34 or 35 shinies in that time. But basically, yesterday I got a shiny G-Max Kingler, which was very cool. And then like the day before that, I got a shiny Moltres, which was incredible. And then a week before that, I got shiny Kyurem. So I'm doing pretty well right now. Yeah. Yes, it was Gage who got the Orbeetle. So, anyway, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat to wish everyone good luck. And good luck to all our fellow players. Team 7, we're in heaven. Very well played, guys. I kind of walked through that because you guys played so well. And let's see what we've got here, shall we? Heliolisk is not shiny. Tyler is here in the chat. Dracloak is not shiny. Colossal. Will Colossal be shiny? No. But will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Bulbacephalon? No. Ah, the humanity. Okay, let me just check on my list. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Let me just check what I need from my spreadsheet, and then we'll... Do I need Heliolisk? Apparently no. Do I need Dracloak? Apparently no. I thought, wow, okay, wow. Wow. Okay, Colossal. Do I need Colossal? No. What? What? Really? Really? I don't have Centiskorch, but I do have Dracloak. I refuse to believe that. But apparently so. Wow, okay. I'm definitely looking in the right region for Heliolisk. Yeah, okay. Oh, I need Carcole. That's who I need. Well, because I need Carcole, let's get a Colossal. It's a G-Max. Why not? There we go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, if you have not clicked like on the video, please do it now. So many people have come by today to say hi. If every single one of them clicked like on the video, this would probably be our most liked and successful strike stream we've ever had. But we'll have to see. Right, welcome back. And then would you... Oh, Ginger's World. The one thing I will say, you can do this mode within an hour of playing the game. But keep this one thing in mind as well, okay? The shiny odds of you, the odds of you, the shiny odds for this mode, before you get like the first gym badge, blah blah blah, are going to be 1 in 300. Okay, so you're going to need to play this mode a lot to get shiny legendaries. So the one thing you may want to do, or you may want to just keep that in mind. So like, yes, you can unlock the mode right away, and it's definitely better to have access to a shiny hunting mode with 1 in 300 shinies. However, I do implore you, I do highly recommend, this is my high recommendation, I do recommend trying to complete the Pokédex. The people here in chat who have completed the Pokédex get way more shinies than the people who don't. It's just mathematics. So you could play until you get like a shiny legendary, or you could try to complete your Pokédex before beating the game or before beating the first gym or whatever. That's also a thing you could do as well. But just keep that in mind, okay? That you're gonna have lower shiny odds if you do just try to get like a shiny legendary before you've even got the first gym. So just generally, if you want to have the best odds of getting shiny Pokemon, you may want to play through the game, enjoy the game, beat the game, get the shiny charm, and, you know, so that... I'm not saying don't do the Crown Tundra and unlock this mode first. Totally unlock this mode first. But you may want to work on beating your game and completing your Pokédex so that you have that 1 in 100 chance. But it will be hard to beat the thing. Okay, Gage is already ahead of me. I tell you what. Why don't we do that shiny Thunderous? That sounds like a good idea. So, chat, could you let me know... if you would like to play along and do a Thunderous with me and Gage, why don't we do, in chat, why don't you write strike in big capital letters, the number of times you've played today, and then let me know if you can do a Thunderous. Because we haven't done a Thunderous in a while. Certainly not in 2025, I don't think. So why don't we aim for that? And then... Thunderous Jones... and then we'll see how it goes. And we'll try and get some strike 0s and strike 1s. Oh, Sabertooth is a strike 1. Well, then, Sabertooth, you're in. Where are you, Sabertooth? There you are. Are there any other strike 1s, or are we going to have to do a random decision-making for strike 2? Hang on, I'm just going to check my list of strike 1s. There's Jake and Cheese... Jake, Cheese, and Kevin. Unless Jermaine Red comes back. Cheese, can you do a Thunderous, or do you have Thunderous? I'm now having flashbacks of you having Thunderous or something. Or I don't know if I'm imagining it or not. And thank you for reminding me to save the ticket, because I hadn't done it. Vale, hi! Vale, are you able to do a Thunderous Dynamax Adventure? Otherwise, I will... give it to Cheese. So if Vale can play, then Vale could play with us. But if Vale can't play, you're not sure. Well, then how about I give it to Cheese, because I do need to wrap up this stream. But Vale, lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So yeah, why don't we have Cheese? So this is going to be Gage hosting. Gage is going to post a code in a second. And then we'll have Sabertooth and Cheese, and that'll be our final team, okay? So make sure you're connected on the Wycom. Talk to the lady. If she asks about any kind of preference, just say anything goes. And then we will type in this code. This is going to be 0125 and then 3697. So 0125 3697. That's the code. Oh, you're busy doing dumb Pokedex, but trade evos exist. Oh, well, Vale, if you need any help with, like, trading and stuff like that, please do come back, because we do have a lovely little community here. And we have helped a lot of people, like, complete their Pokedexes. So if you're trying to get, like, the Shiny Charm and complete your Pokedex, we'll totally help you out with that. You know, as long as you're happy to do, like, trade and trade backs, and you're willing to, like, come back for a few streams and stuff like that just to show that, you know, you're not just a user or something like that, then that'll be good. But yeah, no, we've helped a bunch of people, though. Okay, this is Thunderous, who is weak to, what, rock and ice? Is that it? I think it's, like, rock and ice. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wigglytuff just in case that competitive ability works. But yeah. Is it just rock and ice? Ground types. No, it's okay, Vale. But what I mean is that if you see me online ever, if you're ever on YouTube and you see me online, like with these streams, feel free to hop in and like see who's around and see if they have anything that you need a trade evo for, because we'll happily help you. That's all I mean. You know, like we can't help you complete your Pokedex all in one day today, but like but we totally can otherwise. Oh, Wide Guard is a good ability here. And ground types are good. Swampert is going to be great. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go for... I probably should have gone for Raichu. But I got him ahead, and Swampert's in the top right-hand corner. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Electric types are actually pretty good because they resist electricity. And it also has grass... No, Power Whip. And Power Whip is bad against poison. So Toxtricity is actually not a bad idea. I'm just gonna say it. Dunsparce does have the cheese freeze, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. I just don't know who we're gonna want outside of... We definitely want to switch Copperaja, so maybe we want to get rid of Copperaja for Toxtricity. Also, if we get rid of Copperaja for Toxtricity, we might be able to do G-Max with Toxtricity, and we might be able to poison it. Although this is the point where I do just have to double check. This is the point where I do just have to double check Thunderous's ability, because I can't remember it off the top of my head now, and I'm a bit worried. Prankster. Okay, that's fine. Prankster's fine. I was like, it's definitely not Volt Absorb or Defiant, is it? But I just had to check. So yeah, it's Prankster. So that's nothing to be confused about. It does have Power Whip, which is a problem for Swampert. But if we like lower its attack, or Swampert's kind of bulky, so just I don't know, keep that in mind. The thing is, it is going to be more likely to use electric moves. Like, Swampert is more likely to get hit with an electric move than a grass move. So that's why it's still kind of okay to have Swampert. Hang on. Who didn't give an item to evolve? Oh, are you trying to do like a Dusk Noir trade? You can catch Dusk Noir in the game. That's one you don't actually need to do like a trade for. You heard there are legendaries you can get on DAs that are game exclusives. Yes. So yes, Sword does have some... So basically, Sword and Shield do have exclusive Dynamax Adventure legendary Pokemon, but that's only in like a native sense. So right now we're going for Thundurus, and Thundurus is a Pokemon Shield exclusive, but we are not a group of only Shield players. Well, maybe we are, I don't know. But the point is that if we had a Sword player with us here, they can access it too. So you can get all the Pokemon, all the legendary Pokemon, but just you might need a friend with the other version of the game to help you out. But again, that's what this community here is for and stuff like that. So, of all the Pokemon I needed as shiny legendary, I've now got like all the sword ones, I think. So I'm just working my way through the final few. But yeah. So, yes, I think if we get rid of oh god. I know Copperage is the only one who's at good health here. But I still think we should switch for it. Because I do think poisoning Thundurus could be a good idea, given the poor lack of options ahead. Okay. Do we want to do... Jigglypuff? Because of the backpacker? Or do we want to do Golduck? Do we want to do Golduck because of Scientist? It's either Golduck or Jigglypuff. Oh gosh, I kind of always forget about how dangerous Toxtricity is. Like, maybe we should have gone for the Raichu. You're still going to get both games for the game exclusive gym fights and others. Yeah, but obviously that would mean you would need to get the DLC twice if you wanted the DLC stuff, but I don't think the DLC, apart from this though, I don't think the DLC has anything that's like, actually no, there are a couple of version exclusives I think, but the DLC is less important to have for like both games kind of thing. Right, I'm going to Dazzling Gleam, or Max Starfall here. Okay. So yeah, if you were playing the game alone, there would be about, like, I think it's like 8 legendary Pokemon you would not be able to get. But if you're playing with people, like, randomly online, or with friends online, or with friends locally, you can get access to those other 8 legendary Pokemon you don't have on your game. And because we've done that for a lot of people, and people have done that for me, like, because this is Shield, I've been like, hey, do we have any Sword people who have these Pokemon? I could get them from my Sword, but, like, it's just easier if someone in chat does it, and so that's what we did. Do you stream every day or on certain days? That is a very good question, one to which I have a pre-prepared answer. I may be changing the schedule kind of soon, but right here, right now, this is my schedule, where on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I stream at 2 p.m. Pacific, so that's like Los Angeles time, because I live in LA. I know I have an English accent, but I live in LA. So yeah, so I stream at 2 p.m. on those 4 weekdays, and then Saturdays I do 10:30 a.m. and then Sundays I do 12:30 p.m. The Sunday one is the one we're doing now. So yeah. So what time is it in British time? So basically you want to add 8 hours. So basically, so right now for you it's 11:30 p.m., right? If I'm correct. So right now it's 11:30 p.m. So basically, I'll do this for you in English time. On weekdays, I stream at like 10 p.m. your time. On Saturdays, I stream at 6:30 p.m. your time. And then on Sundays, I stream at 8:30 p.m. your time. And that's the schedule for English people. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's all good. I am going to put my phone on charge now that I'm essentially done with it. Okay. Right, Golduck did some nullifying stuff, which is very annoying, and that Mega Kick's also very annoying. Rising voltage, more like a rising voltage. So yeah, we're not going to be able to switch for this because it's a water type, and that's a terrible idea. But we will get a scientist here, and maybe we could switch for the scientist. Cheese, dang, you didn't verbally cheer, and your cheer was feeble. Ah, well, that's what did it. That's what did it, Cheese. Okay. Right, but we just need to figure out who should switch for the scientist is the thing. Maybe I could, because I'm at low health, and I'm just not really that useful at this point. So yeah, I might switch for the scientist here. I might do a scientist switch here just because Wigglytuff's like not in good shape right now. And then we could switch out, say, Drapion or myself for the Swampert. Okay, is your Pokemon feeling down? Maybe I'll get a grass type. That'd be fun. Show me potato grass type. It's a Dedenne. Okay, I did say electric was okay. So, electric's okay. But yeah, if we go right for the Swampert, then this is definitely going to be, like, the best thing. Maybe the berries will clear our paralysis. But yeah, and then if Cheese, maybe if we have Cheese switch for the Swampert, and if we do that, that means that we'll have, like, 2 electric types, 1 ground type, And we'll have Dunsparce, which can just use Ice Beam over and over and over, and maybe we'll get a freeze if we're lucky. But you're hyped, yay. I'm really glad you're hyped. Chris, hello. This is our final 2 battles of the day, but it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. And yes. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, we don't have anything that's, like, really good against the Swampert here, do we? But yeah, so Dynamax if you got it. It's a shame, because I maybe could have used Entrainment on Drapion, but it's going to be Dynamaxing, so that's not really worth it. And it's not worth me using Entrainment to help out Toxtricity, so... yeah. Zoe, hi, by the way. Oh, if you guys are just coming into the stream, please click like on the video. Loads of people are coming in to say hi today. It really means so much to me. If you could click like on the video as well, that would just be like so helpful and really amazing. Okay, here's the Max Darkness. Show me Potato Darkness. Drapion has very interesting balance. It does. Okay. Right, here's Hyper Voice. Nice, good hit. Was that a crit? No, that was just kind of powerful. Okay, who are we using Max Quake against? I mean, we're all weak to ground here pretty much, but... okay. How do you stream the screen on your Switch? Kind of a long answer, but the short version of it... Oh, Skitter Smack. That's a good idea. But the short version of that answer... is that basically, so I have a capture card, hang on, what's the model of this? Hang on, I'm just going to check the model of this. Oh, it's the HD60S Plus, because I've forgotten the name. I've forgotten the name of the capture card, people. It doesn't say it on the thing. Why can I not remember their name? This is really annoying me. They're like they're the one that like every streamer has. But basically, so I have the so you guys all know who I mean. No, it's not. If you can remember the name of the capture card, people, let me know. But I have the HD. Hang on, the HD60S Plus, so I basically have a capture card. It's a thing where you basically plug your HDMI cable from your Switch into this little capture card, and then you go from that into your television, and then there's another plug that goes out of it, out of the capture card into your computer, and then I run it on a program called OBS. So, and then basically OBS is like the computer program. And then OBS like links up with YouTube, and it does all the magic and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, so I have, instead of plugging my console into a television, I plug it into a capture card, and then the capture card goes into the television. And then on the computer, I run a program called OBS, and that's like linked with my YouTube account, and I do all that from there. So, Elgato, thank you. Oh my gosh. I could not... I was thinking of, like, Stream Elements, OBS, you know, all the different... I was thinking of all the different streaming stuff, but I just could not think of Elgato. In fairness, I haven't said the word Elgato out loud for a long time, so... but okay. But yeah, so hopefully that's simple and makes sense. How much are capture cards? Probably, I can't remember how much mine cost now, so I won't make an estimate. I can't remember how much it cost. They're like kind of expensive, but they're not insane. It's not insane, but it's like, don't think you're gonna get one for like £10 or something like that. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be kind of expensive, but you don't need them to play along with me, by the way. This is just if you want to stream. But yeah, so everyone do your thing. So Toxtricity, Gigantamax, and then Dunsparce is going to be good here. And then, here we go. Another 3 boxes of Omanyte to release. Funny how I remember the name despite not owning one. the thing is, Elgato is basically the company that, like, everyone uses. And, like, they don't just make capture cards. They make, like, microphones and pop filters and lights. Like, they are basically just, like, if there's something that is, like, a piece of tech you can use for streaming, they make it. Like, they make the lights that, you know, make your face look good. They, you know, make the, you know, you know, they have the, like, the selfie lights. They do microphones and pop filters and stuff. By the way, I'm doing plus here. I'm doing plus to power up Swampert, and the fact that Thunderous is using, please poison it, please poison. Yes, the fact that Thunderous is using that. So if Swampert uses, oh dang, okay. Swampert could use Water Pledge, I think now, and that might be more powerful. If Swampert uses Water Pledge on this next turn, it'll be more accurate and it'll be just as powerful, if not more powerful. So keep that in mind. I'm going to use Thunder because the weather's now 100% accurate. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Oh, here's the Weather Ball. Hang in there, Swampert. Okay, here's Thunder. More like a blunder. Okay. Right, it's using Discharge, but yeah, it doesn't affect Swampert. This is only going to hit, like, Dunsparce for a good amount of damage, and even that didn't do a whole lot. Here's the Stun Shock. There we go, we're doing really well now. Here's the Water Pledge. Oh, it's so close. Can we get... No, Dunsparce is paralyzed! No! Can the Poison finish it at least? Yes! I think that only... I think that really might have been down to, like, the final HP or two there. But, like, yes! Well done. Well done, everyone. So, Team 8, that was great. And we beat a genie or something, I don't know. But Team 8, that was great. Stars and Sparkles, put some Thunderbolts and Lightning, very, very frightening in there as well. Why not? And a Magic Lamp, who knows? A Magic Lamp, some Thunderbolts, some Sparkles. Let's see how this goes. A cat just scattered away outside. I hope nothing got unplugged. So well done for the poison. That's why we Gigantamaxed Toxtricity. Good luck, everyone. Let me know if you got a shiny. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you think you got a shiny Lampent a month ago on stream without knowing it was shiny. Oh, well, nice. Well, as long as you kept it. If you passed it by, then that sucks. But Lampent, yeah, it can look kind of similar depending on, like, the lighting and stuff like that. Okay, so Toxtricity is a no. This is our final double patented shiny check of the day. Golduck is a no. Swampert is not pink. But will we get the slightly different looking Thunderous? I don't think that's shiny. But let's check. This is why we always check for Sparkles. So yeah, this is why you always check this screen, okay? That little Galar symbol in the sort of, not the bottom left corner, but just the bottom left of anything remotely interesting on the screen. That sort of, it looks like a Pokeball slash a recycling symbol slash a, what was the other thing I said? Recycling, refreshing, like a refreshing, recycling Pokeball. If you look next to that, if you see sparkles, like red sparkles, that's how you know you have a shiny. That's how you know I don't have a shiny. And Skywatcher, you just beat Egg Dragoon in Sonic Generations. Excellent. That is good to know. Oh, it's a girl Swampert, you say? Oh, is it? Oh, then maybe we'll keep it. If I have everything here, then I'll keep the Swampert, because it's a girl Swampert. Let's check. Okay, so hang on. Toxtricity. Do I have that? Yes. Golduck. Do I have that? Oh, I don't have Golduck, but I kind of want the Swampert. Oh, and I already have Swampert. Okay, I don't have Golduck, though, so Golduck it is. There we go. Okay, so, guys, gals, non-binary pals, this is the end of the stream. Please click like before it ends. If you haven't clicked that like button, please like check now. This is your final chance to check. I would really appreciate it. So many people have come by to say hi today, including new people. I just would please tell YouTube to send more new people, because like it's fun. It's fun having new people. I like talking to new people. I like talking to old people. I like talking to the old people. I like talking to all kinds of people. And so let YouTube know that. We don't want to replace any tickets. Eventually we will, but not right now. Okay. But that is it. That is all for now. How many... Okay, we're 826. Okay, I might just very quickly get a bunch of beast balls, just to be safe. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna save the game. So yeah, smash that like button. Smash it with a hammer. Please do it. But yeah, we're gonna save 50 bajillion times. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the love and support and the wongas and all that other stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I have no idea how long I have left of Okami. I need to talk to Kramin more about it and stuff like that. But I'll need to wait until a stream when Kramin's here, because I might as well talk to him. I want to talk about Okami when I'm finished with it, because it's really got me thinking about what I enjoy about video games and video game design and stuff like that. It's really got the gears working. So yeah, there we go. So thank you guys very, very much. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.